Yeah, welcome to episode 312 of Open Your Toys Cast, the podcast dedicated to the four greatest action figure franchises of the 80s and all time. And those are badass.
G.I. Joe, He-Man, Transformers, and Star Wars.
Yeah, I watched some Mufasa last night, so I got some show tunes left over in me. If you want to kick it with us, we want you to do it here every other Sunday, just like Brandon Shoop and Cowabunga Dude is doing. Welcome, gentlemen. It is going to be one hell of a show. We basically had show notes that we didn't get to from our Toy Fair episode, and then a whole nother 2 week of show notes. And oh my God, it's so much news. That's why we didn't mess around with too much small talk before the show started. Like, let's fucking do this thing. So if you can't make the live show, you can follow us, or not follow us. You can kick it with us in our group at facebook.com/openyourtoys, or wait, /group/openyourtoys. You just want to follow the show itself, go to facebook.com/openyourtoyscast, or go to openyourtoys.com. There you'll see show notes and links and all this kind of stuff with like Apple and Amazon podcasts, RSS feeds, emails, voicemails, supporting the show. You can find Cliff's Instagram. What's that Instagram?
Associate of Horror.
And then in the group, you're Mr. Red Menace. If
yes,
people
but
want to tag him.
I took Facebook off my phone like a month ago, so you haven't seen me in the group.
That's fine. You just leave us, love us, and leave us.
Now I just get chastised by trying to talk to my friends on Facebook Messenger.
That's funny. Yeah, I gotta put the smack down. Our secret chat sees more news postings, more custom postings than our group does. So I'm like, all right, come on. We got a group. People love news and customs. Roger, Mr. Boogly Woogly, happy belated birthday, senor.
Thanks, man.
You are very welcome. Did you do anything exciting?
I went out for a fancy dinner. Had dinner with my daughter and her boyfriend.
Nice.
Nothing too crazy.
I noticed a little tightness in your neck when you said her boyfriend. Are you not a fan?
No, he's a cool dude. I actually like him.
You're like my daughter and her boyfriend.
I give him the gears, but he's a good kid. So
yeah, that's the one thing. I'm like, oh my God, please let me like my fucking daughter's boyfriends. You know, I'm a pretty like really.
Yeah.
Wow. Considering I had already lost my virginity at her age right now, we're doing pretty good with us. We're pretty sure she had a boyfriend at one point, but we're not 100% sure. She does not share those details with us. And again, she's only in 7th grade, but
yeah, right.
I'm like, we keep threatening. We've been threatening the talk for 2 years now, and she just kind of fluffs it off. And we're going on a car trip this summer. Oh my God. She's gonna like pull the blanket over herself in the back of the car, like, no more.
But you do know, like, by 7th grade, she knows everything.
Yeah.
Well, she knows everything. What she doesn't know is how horrible us boys are. We are horrible. And
I don't know, like
with generations, but I don't think so. I still hear, again, I'm going to call them little boys. At 13, I thought I was a man. I still hear 13-year-olds talking like mad, like, oh my God, you see the ass, because they don't think adults are listening to them when you're like at school events and shit like that.
Yeah.
Which is why I think she knows everything. I think she's already been exposed to shitty dudes. Like,
this could be true. But luckily
she might be smart though. She might be like, those dudes are shitty. I'm going to avoid those shitty dudes.
Exactly. Brinkalizer in the house and Triple A. Welcome, welcome. We got some good stuff to talk about. I'm glad Brink's with us, not to put you on the spot, but we're going to do the third party panel and dealer room from TFCon. So I always lean on Brink a little bit with that. Plus, we have your charts. We have Liokaiser, the dragon. Oh my God, the dragons went up for crowdfunding. It's already funded by the time we're talking about it for the first time. So let's see. For me, I'm facebook.com/openyourtoys or @slickmcfavorite on the gram. Oh, excuse me. Anybody have anything fun they're drinking tonight?
I got coffee.
I got lemon water.
All right. This coffee you drink, do you drink a lot of this coffee or
Yeah.
coffee in general?
Yeah.
Are you like a connoisseur of it, or do you just like a good cup of coffee?
It just keeps me awake. That's all it does.
Okay. All right. Yeah, Miss McFavorite, she went down like the coffee hole and tried all these fancy things and grind your own and all this kind of stuff. And she's like, I really just like McDonald's coffee. Like
It is the shit. I love McDonald's.
Is it?
Coffee.
Oh, see,
So
you guys
good.
are probably the same. So
It's so good. I'll easily go to McDonald's and grab a coffee, no problem.
yeah,
He just switched to Sanka, so have a heart.
Some Fast Times at Ridgemont High up in
You're
this
goddamn
bitch.
right to Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Yeah, I'm the same way with tea. I did the whole like brew your own tea, little metal dongles and shit like that, and I just like that. I work there, so I know McDonald's tea is Lipton. I just like a fucking unsweetened iced tea from McDonald's, man.
Perfect. Yeah, it's good.
No. All right.
I have to say that now, unsweetened. Otherwise, he'll give you some raspberry shit.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and I've always fucking hated that unsweetened is so close to sweetened. So when they're trying to clarify, you're like, oh God, I hope they got that right.
Yeah.
You know, I had at times had said no sugar, but then I got a sweet tea once and I went in and they're like, you just said you didn't want any sugar. Like no sugar packets is what they thought. I'm like, okay. Anywho, Rachel's in the house. Welcome, welcome, Rachel.
Oh, nice, Rachel. Rachel saw The Fugitive for the first time on Friday night with me.
Ooh, nice. Now, how does it hold up?
It's
What
fucking
was
awesome.
her feelings as a first-time watcher?
She, I believe her words were, that movie was fucking crazy.
Oh, that's good. So it does hold up.
Oh, dude, it's so good. It's so good. Every word out of Tommy Lee Jones's mouth is hilarious.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm rocking the Fun Slinger. So this is a Breckenridge Brewery, local brewery here. If you're and this is a Breck Brew and Never Summer collab. So if you're a snowboarder here in Colorado, Never Summer is a local joint. And probably every snowboarder has at least had one Never Summer board here in Colorado, at least. It's what I ride right now. So it's good. It's nice and refreshing. I hate that they're doing this fucking the shrinkflation. So our bombers are now 19.2 ounces. That's a little aggravating.
What were they?
24s. And some of the fancy were ones back in the day would be like 22 or a 21, ounces. But yeah, fucking big can should be 24 in my.
Yeah, my Gatorades are 28 now. They were 32. So I get
exactly. Fucking bastards.
Fucking bastards.
Just charge me more. I want 32.
Yeah. All right. No listener feedback and questions, so let's get into some fucking con news because we had so much goddamn con news. First up, let me share my screen.
Oh, Rachel's complimenting your beer.
Ooh, nice. I like it. I like it a lot. Let's see. Unsweetened iced black tea. Yep. Oh, yeah, Texas. Oh, but Texas, isn't that a sweet? I thought Texas was a sweet tea state. Is that more? Maybe that's more East Southern, but yeah, we do. We have some amazing fucking beers here. Oh my gosh. Sorry, sharing screen here. Sharing screen, share this screen. There we go. All right, G.I. Joe Fanstream. So very exciting stuff here. Let's just get into fucking pictures. Yeah, Lenny doing it up right.
Fuck my life.
There's nothing cooler than Lenny.
Yeah.
That's what Roger says.
Yeah.
I don't know. Tony's Cobra glasses are pretty top notch there, but yeah. So first up, some digital renders. Version 4 Snake Eyes here. This was past my time. Cliff, isn't this your Snake Eyes? Is that right?
No, my favorite Snake Eyes was 3. But
Oh,
I did
okay.
have it. I did have it. This was the Snake Eyes that came out right as they started. He came out in the same wave as the Heavy Duty with the backwards baseball cap. It's when they started getting spring-loaded weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
my buddy Mike
big-
Beck got this. I think his brother Brian got this Snake Eyes, and then I went to the store and got the Sci-Fi, and found the Snake Eyes later.
Yeah. No,
So
I like him. I like
he's
him.
good. Yeah, he'll be a pickup for me too. Redeco of the, what do they call it? The HMS or the MMS?
I think it's MMS. I think it's
MMS.
multiple missile system, right?
So yeah, so they said this will tow, of course, behind the vamp, but it'll also tow behind the Striker that's coming out.
Right.
So if you need that and this isn't a green shirt, that was a character. Do you guys
That's
remember?
It's
Is
Hawk.
that Hawk?
Yeah, it's Hawk.
Because Hawk came with the
Like-
original one.
Okay. So General Hawk?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Oh,
pre-General
interesting.
Hawk.
Hawk was in Series 1. Like, Hawk was a vehicle driver. He came with the missiles.
Oh, okay. Okay. I did not know that. I didn't realize the missiles were originally a Joe. I guess I just remember them from, what is it, the SMS set, the Crimson Tank. That's what I remember them from.
I don't know if it was
Sears
these
gift set.
missiles. I'll check Joe.
Okay.
Yeah, it was
But he
that
did-
system. Yeah, it was that.
Was it
system.
that system? Okay.
A new green shirt here.
If he's not numbered, I'm passing on him. But
He's
Oh, I
he's
think-
a retro, so I think
Yeah,
you're- I
he's
think you're good.
retro.
okay.
And he's a pass for me too, because he wasn't. That's how I'm passing on CoverGirl as well, because he's not an original vintage carded figure. But the bat, loved the punched up yellow on here, looking
Got
very
the red
bright.
faceplate.
Yeah, and the clear chest plates finally.
Yeah.
So that means I'll be buying 2 of these, one to keep on card and one for the clear chest plates. And then we get the Slither, get a look at the packaging that we've already talked about. And they never actually show what the packaging looks like. I hung around all the way to the end, and then there was like, and we got a teaser for you that we weren't supposed to show you. And it's just fucking Zartan. It's not what it actually looks like.
Right.
'Cause they
wait,
say-
how they look in the packaging, you mean?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
they say they made it to where they look like they're on stage in the packaging, so you don't have to remove them if you want them displayed looking like a band.
Huh.
So there we go, talking about how hard it was to sculpt instruments, which I'm like, okay, yes, I can see that. Cold Slither logo is kind of dope. They're cool outfits.
Oh, fuck off, Lenny.
Jesus. So much hate for a guy who's making toys you love.
I know.
This is like
He's killing it for you, dude.
Yeah, fuck
He's
that.
killing
He's
it.
killing it.
Yeah, I hope Lenny comes out during the next live stream. Is like, because of me, Lenny from Hasbro, we're no longer numbering our Joes. Because then you'll have no choice but not to love him.
Exactly. You've broken my curse.
Yeah, Rachel confirmed texts all sweet. Brinkalizer said OJ is also being downsized. OJ is now 46 ounces instead of 64. Cowabunga Dude's right. He points out the new price increase from Big Bad. So instead of upping all the Hasbro stuff $1, they're now upping it. He's saying 28. I didn't think it was 28, but it might be. $27.99 maybe. Let's see
Yeah, I
what
didn't
we
even
got
look at the
here.
pricing on it. I just fucking.
Dude, I think I talked about it last episode. The NECA Ultimates are now 41.
Yeah, those are fucking freaking me out because I'm selling some of them, and I always do like profit tracking, so I don't have, $27.99. Jesus. Yeah. They only have one thing I need that's sold out everywhere else that's been on Jomo. Yeah, the Iron Grenadier bat. So they haven't gone across the board. It's only for the new figures so far, but
I would watch him. No, they're usually good about keeping the older waves the original price they were. Like if you look at their NECA Ultimates, like there are older ones that are much cheaper because that's how much they were.
They were back then. Exactly.
They're good about not increasing it all across the board. I will give them props for that.
Yeah, instead of doing collector pricing.
But dude, sorry.
No, go for it.
I was going to say, check Amazon for your Iron Grenadier bats. The bats go down all the time on Amazon.
No, you're right. That is where I'll be getting it because I believe it's in stock and it's still just the.
Oh, yeah, right there. Pick up where you left off.
Yeah. I put shit in my cart and then put it saved for later to try to watch it. Yeah, $24.99 on there.
Because I think the Crimson Bat's been about 14 for like 2 months.
Yeah, that Crimson Bat, I bought a local one just to have a second one for $10, and I just had to pick it up by my house. So that Crimson Bat's not doing well. Who is this again?
Frag Viper.
Frag
Viper. That's right. So they talked about how the sash was on, like they had sashes on the original figure, so they replaced some of the sashes with webbing, but they decided to keep a removable sash on there, thinking that the sash would represent the commanding officer of the Frag Vipers. So this sash can come off and you can just have webbing, but
that means we can make like 3 different versions of it and like
a
3-pack and everything.
Yeah, they were already talking about this weird pale face guy being the army builder. So
yeah.
More of the turnaround of it. Yeah, and it looks like his claws are now meant to be like bomb throwing things.
Yeah, they always were.
Well, yeah, they always were. He was like they were like highlight.
Oh, yeah. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to have like a machine gun in the middle of it.
I actually like the fact that it's like highlight. That actually makes it more interesting to me.
Like that hose is supposed to like drop a grenade into that hook and then he just whips it.
And he whips it. Oh, okay. Well, that actually makes me like it more. Maybe if it was clearance, I might pick it up. All right. Let's fucking not take it. All right. So this kind of pissed me off. He didn't even go on. No, I think I put him on Jomo still, but them trying to modernize this shit. So we get a darker, like mustard yellow. With
he's literally perfect. What is your problem?
Yeah,
literally perfect.
No, he is not. To me, a retro version will be perfect, and I think I didn't put him on Jomo just because I assume he'll get a retro eventually. And when they do him retro, and he's the same color of the tanks,
bright yellow,
bright
red.
Yeah, dude. I want it like I remember it. So, but I'm glad you guys like him. Yeah, and it's just weird. Yeah, I mean, I guess they talked about how they wanted to keep the tanks the same color because they were like emergency equipment. I'm just like, whatever.
Yeah, a flamethrower guy is not emergency equipment.
All right, so there's Blowtorch. All right, Dark Lawn. So again, they explain the two heads. I guess he's meant to be. There's meant to be like Dark Lawn minions. So
the army building this guy.
Yeah. So what did Melissa said low key army builder, and Lenny was kind of like, yeah, you could army build, so it sounded like the team hadn't agreed on whether this was army building or not, but they were catching some flack about the fucking unmasked version. I didn't realize he came with I hadn't looked close enough, but he comes with a revolver, which is kind of cool. I don't think we've seen a revolver besides. Did Sergeant Slaughter come with a revolver? Like
somebody comes with a fucking giant revolver, like a Dirty Harry. I don't remember who though.
It would most likely be Hawk.
Oh, did he originally come with one?
Yeah, General Hawk had a revolver.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, I'll pick up Darklon just because he's Destro's cousin, and I've got a little thing for Destro. And then my least favorite thing, although I like that the army looking guy.
Yeah, the guy that looks like a jungle trooper.
Yeah, it has an M16 and an actually realistic looking fucking grenade launcher.
It's Tunnel Rat.
Yeah, Tunnel Rat.
Tunnel Rat comes with the revolver.
Yeah. Yep. I thought for sure he had like a 9mm. Anyways, okay. I like that they put the shark painting on the grenade launcher, but yeah, I mean, it looks like an army dude. I liked Footloose in the cartoon. Like, I liked his character, laid back surfer guy.
His card art was all over everything in the 80s. I had a gumball machine with his card art on it.
Yeah, he was a pretty iconic fucking character.
All right. Yeah, there's him doing his little Zen Buddha thing. And then, of course, the star of the show, in my opinion, is the Law and Order. Oh my God, I love Law and Order so much in the cartoon. I had the toy, all this kind of shit.
They really waited to put him out,
Yeah.
Well, you had to get him out in Junkyard first, right?
Yeah, you got to get the.
They've been talking about him for at least a year now before they actually put him out.
Yeah. So it looks amazing in his big white MP helmet.
Yeah, no, they did a pretty bang up job on like the whole red shirt, blue black vest, everything.
These goggles are hilarious. I always thought this was kind of like, like, oh yeah, I'm sure they make those for specialized things. We went to the top of a mountain in New Mexico, and friends of ours had friends meet them there. And fucking sure enough, their German Shepherds had like snowboarding goggles because we were walking. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what snow blindness is.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
I was like, okay, you actually do that. That's interesting. All right, lots of pictures. He's got 5mm ports, so they said you can put pouches from other figures onto him. I don't know what other characters have 5mm pouches, but it's the same thing as the guns in Transformers, so you could literally put Transformers guns coming out of his saddlebags.
There you
go. And then we get the mass device divers. Didn't sleep on this one like I did Breaker. I pre-ordered them. They didn't go on Jomo because I absolutely know I like these goofy. This was before I moved up to Colorado. When I moved up to Colorado, that's when I really started getting into snow stuff compared to when I lived in New Mexico. Underwater stuff was originally my favorite environment for cartoons, action figures, that kind of stuff. So the tube worm scene was probably my favorite Joe scene for the longest time. So yeah, they look good. All right, then we get to take a look at the snake armor. You get basically all the same flame effects you get with Blowtorch. They showed how drivers fit in them here. They gave some bullshit reason why he's $75 and you still don't get a figure with them. There we go. So basically they said any trooper is going to fit in there, but of course, like Road Pig's not going to, or Rock and Roll's going to be or not Rock and Roll, Roadblock is going to be a tight fit for it. But they said most figures will fit inside. I boycotted the pre-order for about a half an hour, and I'm like, dude, what if this goes the way of the vamp and you end up wanting it? And it fucking did. What did it take? Did anyone watch it or see any news?
No.
I think it was like a day or two. Like,
okay. So it wasn't
fast. It wasn't fast.
Yeah, because I ordered it like an hour into the non-premium. Like that's just when I got around to it.
Yeah, me too.
Like 2 hours into the pre-order.
I had gotten up and I was checking my phone. I was like, oh shit, the snake arm was up for pre-order. I went and pre-ordered it.
Let's see. Not mine. We aren't. Brink says, wait, aren't Green Trooper does that say Green Trooper builders a focus? No, thank God. Let's see. Cowbunga dude, I was buying 2 of all the Vipers, but I'm cutting it back to 1 now. That's good. Oh, he's passing on the snake armor, so that's good. Brink, snake armor. So yeah, I'm glad I got him. I got 2. So I got 1 to cover the cost of my first one. It looks like now people are saying they're going for like 150 on eBay for pre-orders on them now or something.
Jesus.
Yeah,
are you
dude.
Shitting me?
They like doubled in price once they sold out so fast. I'm like,
it's the same price as a vamp because a vamp comes with a figure.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's an interesting way to look at it. I like that. I think we saw all this. Oh, and then we got to look. Oh, here's the box. So yeah, so this was a Pulse exclusive. It sold out relatively quickly compared to a lot of exclusives. It'll be back. Like I can't imagine it won't be back. Even
they're gonna make 8 different colors of this thing. Like,
wow,
dude,
that's
the
true
controls
too.
coming to Target.
Yeah. So name only reveals. We already saw that the head, or what we thought was the head, was you get the battle armor Cobra Commander.
So jacked for that one.
Dude, I love it. Like I say, that was my Cobra Commander because I was in so late. I missed the original. I missed the mail away hooded. So this was always my Cobra Commander.
I just loved him because he was the Fred from the comic books. So
so you had the comic relationship to it. Yeah.
I was like, yeah, this is like the knockoff Cobra Commander.
And I tried watching the Deke, and it was awesome that he was in the Deke, but I just couldn't do too.
The Deke's a rough watch, man.
Yeah, it's a hard one.
So hard. So hard. Monkey Wrench is teased on the back of the Cold Slither packaging, and then a Major Blood. So I'm assuming this one's going to go a little bit more retro. This was early Target exclusive classified, and he was very modernized in that attempt. So I'm hoping which looks kind of like this, which is why it's an interesting choice.
I hope we get the Sonic Fighter one.
Oh, nice. The purple and yellow, right?
Yeah. And then for those people waiting, we've already started getting some Marauders. Now we're getting the original Marauders, and Mercer's up first.
Jason, these were Renegades.
Yeah, they're Renegades.
Sorry, they were the Renegades, but didn't that lead into the Marauders? Wasn't that like the sub team? No.
Well, the movie had Slaughter's Renegades, and then later they repainted a bunch of figures in like blue and called them Slaughter's Marauders.
Yeah,
but the Marauders and the Renegades never really meshed ever.
Oh, okay. I just assumed that happened in Deke somewhere too, that like they introduced it. Okay. So here's the Zartan that they gave us a sneak peek of that we've already seen.
Whoopty shit.
Links for pre-orders if anybody's still looking for them. But everything went Joe mode except for the divers and the snake armor. I'm not gonna fuck around with that mass device. I don't think Breaker, even though he pre-sold out, is gonna be that hard to find in the store, but mass device is just,
Yeah,
one
the
of
Breaker's the only one I
keys.
didn't get.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it sold out before I had a chance to get them.
All right. Well, when they pop back up, they always pop back up on the week of release. I'll grab us some. Or
is that a Target exclusive?
Yeah. The whole mass device is going to be like
Target?
Cobra. Yeah, like Cobra Island. It's going to be all the mass devices. It's going to be Target exclusive shit.
Motherfuckers.
Speaking of Target, their Haulathon is coming up. Reveals start this Monday. Tomorrow, Turtles, Hello Kitty. Ooh, what's the curse? Is that 4 or 5? Curse of Michael Myers?
Mr. Cliff? No, it's 6. Curse is 6.
Oh, Curse is 6. Jesus Christ.
4 is Return. 5 is Revenge.
Oh,
6 is Curse. The same order as the 3 Pink Panther sequels: Return, Revenge, Curse.
There's a deep cut for you. Also getting Sonic the Hedgehog, Disney, Beetlejuice, Pee-wee Herman, NECA, and Kid Robot. So we'll be talking about what we see on that next show. But they have been doing TF Thursdays. So the first Thursday was DevCon that they're showing here. The most recent Thursday was the Perceptor and the Blaster cassettes, Rat Bat and what the fuck? Ramhorn. Thank you. I kept seeing Steeljaw in my head. So the nice thing was that I thought that Perceptor set might have a special price. They even mentioned it possibly being like leader price range, and which would be ridiculous because it's a deluxe and 2 core or whatever you want to call them. But it was only $35, so I did pre-order that as well. I'm just not fucking around with that. So not too bad. You get a $25 deluxe and 2 $10 core figures, or $12 core figures, I guess. So all right, Star Wars fan stream. Anybody? Oh, this is coming up. Sorry. This is March 25th, so Tuesday at 11 a.m. Eastern time for more reveals. Are we expecting anything big?
No.
They've talked about the land speeder, but I don't think they've shown anything of it, right?
I think they showed it, but they haven't announced the price.
Yeah, that's
well, I could be wrong. I'm very peripheral. All I see right now for Star Wars is people are pissed about that fucking Hammerhead. My God.
I know. We're going to be talking about that. I didn't realize I should be pissed until I read this article I'm going to talk about, and then now I'm pissed about it. But Cliff is just like, you funny.
No, I understand. Like, it is kind of a shitty thing, so I understand. But Star Wars, just with the exception of Andor, I am so cold to all Star Wars now. I don't even care. I'll watch. What is it called? What's the kids' Star Wars called? Rebel Crew.
Skeleton
Crew.
Like, I'll watch that when I subscribe to watch Andor, but I'm not excited. Like, I'll watch it. Yeah. I'm looking forward to seeing it, but I'm not freaking out about it.
Yeah, I'm the same way. It is. Whew, it is cold for me as well. Wondercon's coming up in, what is this, LA or San Francisco? I can never remember where Wondercon is.
California. Boom. Done. We
there
nailed
you go.
it.
North of San Diego. It's put on by the same people that put on San Diego Comic-Con. And it looks like Mondo is going to have an exclusive, I guess. Or maybe they're just going to premiere it there, and it's a 1/6 scale green goddess. And she looks amazing. Again, I like to continually talk about 1/6 scale, even though none of us collect it. None of us will ever buy it. But let's see if we can. Mondo does great glamour shots, so let's just click through here. Oh yeah, the snake armor always is.
I like looking at Mondo stuff. Yeah, but I'll never buy any of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's cool. They recreated the scene from the comic. If you go back one more.
Yeah, that one.
Oh yeah, her giving the barbarian He-Man his weapon.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
That's
realize there was a what was that?
Sky Sled, right?
The Sky Sled, yes, thank you. And
I just know it's the front of the battle ram.
Yeah, and Battle Ram was what I was trying to think of. Oh yeah, super happy. Okay. All right. SDCC, we already talked to. Oh, the reason why I wanted to link to this Cold Slither thing, this is Awesome Toy Blog, Matt Guzzi's site, is he covered the other media that they're doing with this. So there's actually a Cold Slither video that you can go watch. And it's
is it just the Sunbow scene? Like
no. They wrote a whole song with lyrics, and it's all animated, not Sunbow animation, like a newer style of
newer style animation on it.
Yeah, so if you're curious, it's worth a 2-minute watch.
It's a ringing endorsement, Jason.
That's about all it's worth. It's again, you're talking about somebody that doesn't really like rock music, so yeah. I mean,
you're not a guitar guy.
Yeah. These are a must for me. Because I love how goofy they are. Hasbro Real Ghostbusters Ecto Glow Heroes collector set. So these are using these are not a must-have. These are something I will not buy. I thought these were using the O-ring when I first saw them.
No, these are like reproductions of the Ecto Glow, which is the last group of variants that came out in the Kenner line. The Toy Anxiety guys and the Geek Dad guys always refer to being Ecto Glow Elites, because if you have a complete set of vintage Ecto Glows, you're Ecto Glow Elite.
Even if they're loose, that counts.
Not a collector of Real Ghostbusters. Like, I bought the reissues just to have but I only had like 3 or 4 real. I don't even think I had the full team as a kid. Because I was like, these aren't movie guys.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, well, good. There's an easy pass for me. I thought I had a must-buy Comic-Con exclusive. So
you're gonna get them, Jason. Let's be honest. You're gonna get 2 sets. One to flip.
I'm gonna show you what you're getting. You're getting a Galen Erso, bro.
Nope.
Yes, you are.
I don't even have the Black Series Galen Erso.
Oh, really? I thought he was one of your more favorite parts of Rogue One.
Well, I do love me some Mads Mikkelsen, but I don't have.
But not enough to get a Star Wars figure of him in a science jumpsuit.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I don't think I only think I have one. I have one Jyn Erso, and it's the basic figures, like the 5 points of articulation basic Jyn Erso. Other than that, I don't have any Rogue One figures. I don't even have a K2SO.
Oh, really?
I do.
And he's the best character in the fucking movie.
I was going to say, he's my favorite part about the movie. And his figure's amazing, because of the robot articulation on it.
Yeah, see, Jason, Rachel says they glow.
Yeah, she's very excited about it. They glow. Let's see. Cowabunga Dude says $18 for core. Now, I think what he's talking about is they put the Frenzy up. Frenzy is red, in my opinion. They put the Frenzy up for $17.99. That's not their standard price for core. Something's going on with them, and I pre-ordered it because I missed it in stores. It's long gone from any website, so they're doing some kind of bullshit scalper pricing. I don't know if they found like some cases or something, or maybe finally got their cases, but I think he's gone from what I've been able to find. So they're just upcharging that for a new batch of them. Let's see. Brink says, I'm also super cold on Star Wars right now. Zero interest. Looking forward to season 2 of Andor, but I'm ignoring all the hype and promo. Yeah, me too. I don't want to know anything about it, even though we're going to talk about a teaser. Well, we're not going to talk about it, but we're going to let you know there is a teaser trailer. Clint Allison's joining us. What's up? He says, I don't care much for Star Wars media either, guys. I don't think there's any toys I give a shit to buy besides maybe Lego and some Black Series, but nothing else. Yeah, what I've been enjoying is going back to the EU, like the original Thrawn trilogy sets they're doing. One of the last things I was really excited about was the Jedi Spirits 3-pack, Last Command 4-pack. Those were kind of fun.
Did you get the Shizer? Not to spoil what we got. Did you get Shizer?
What's a Shizer?
Or Shizor? Shizor? Prince Shizor.
Prince Shizor. No, he went on Jomo, although I'm hoping that he's just so obscure we're not going to have a problem with him, but he's someone I definitely want. So hopefully I'm not paying secondary market prices for him.
I'm praying for a Shadows of the Empire like retro 6-pack.
Ooh, that would be interesting. All right, what am I trying to do here? So who would be in this 6-pack? The original single carded ones?
Probably, yeah. Like, so it'd be like what? Dash, Shizor, Luke as the guard. It'd be easy to throw in a new Leia Bouche or the same Leia Bouche on a new card.
That
Chewbacca with the flat top.
Yeah, yep. That's the one that I really want to see. Okay, I did nothing to block this one here.
Luke.
All right.
And then maybe a Carbonite Solo.
Oh yeah, that would be nice. All right. Oh, Clint Allison says, hot take, Rogue One was fucking boring. I don't care to watch it after like 10 to 20 minutes in. I have gone back to it and I liked it more than my first viewing. Like,
I like Rogue One.
On me a
yeah, I like Rogue One too. Rogue One was good.
Yeah. It's no Andor, but nothing is.
All right. Okay. Cliff, go ahead and take your nap here. Brinkalizer, hopefully you're still with us. We're going to get into some TFCon LA third-party panel. Let's see how. Oh, no, it's not too bad. Look, that's not too bad.
Jesus Christ.
That's a lot.
But we'll be able to go buy a lot of this, like the Colorverse, the TFCon exclusives. You get a Thundercracker and a darker Thundercracker. DX9. Oh, interesting. So this looks like it's legend scale, and it looks like it's more a little bit true to G1 instead of them being so stylized with their legends. DX9 minis. Oh, I wonder if these are in the scale of the Micromaster ones. You got a fucking, what is this, Prime? The one that they're just coming out with now. Oh yeah, these are pretty fucking small, but I don't think they're that DX minis. All right. Brink, let's see that DN. Oh shit. Okay. He's saying those sideswipe and prowls are MP scale here that we first saw. Just looking at some of their joints. Okay, interesting. So DX9's moving up on into. Oh yeah, I should have been able to tell by their multiple knuckled joints there, but this isn't really what I'd like to see from an MP scale. So back through the minis. Then we're getting into collection space, which I have not heard of before. Female Starscream, if that's your thing. Looks to be non-transforming.
Oh, they're getting into Bashuju now. They're just gonna
Yeah,
do hot chick versions of robots.
Yeah. But it is transforming, probably with a whole lot of parts help here. New Age.
You got those comments still up. They're blocking me.
Oh, sorry. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, yeah. All right. New Age. Getting all of the fucking trail break mold variations here. New Age Overdrive. This looks like to be the Stunticons here. Okay, so and this is a Sunstreaker, a side swipe. So pretty good shot here of the original. What do they call this? Like the original 19 or something like that. Looks like a nacelle version of, maybe it's a Metal Hawk. See, I need to look. Mechanical. Oh, Armada Ramjet. I was going to say, look like a nacelle.
You were way off.
Nacelle Armada. Yes, I was. It's okay.
I'm just messing with you. I don't know what any of these are.
It's all good. It's all good. Neither do I. That's why I'm like, okay. Oh, there's a fucking crazy version of Optimus Prime here. Crazy version of Jet movie, something. Unique toys back in the house here. That looks like a Dino or a Stinger or a Dino. I don't remember what they called from the movie, but MP scale. Now we get into Magic Square. This looks like to be their MP version based on that hand articulation there of Brawl. Right? Brawl, my favorite combiner. Can I remember? No, Brawl's the tank, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, just, oh my God. It is so super clean. What a nice Bruticus. Re-release, or maybe the last two remaining Dinobots. I thought they already had done Swoop and Snarl, but and Snarl looks pretty. Their 6-shot fantastic model, which is basically fans' toys for toys they've already done in traditional MP scale. So side swipe there, which means I assume we're getting a Sunstreaker, a Red Alert. Nice. And then fans' toys here with their Constructicons. Looking very groovy. Except for I'm loving that fucking MMC Perfect Series. It is just so crazy how much these Limbots are. Like, even on Shozi's store, these Limbots are $200 a piece. So it's Devastator. You're looking at $1,200 fucking for a combiner. Yeah,
That's almost $1,000.
It's almost. MMC, we already talked about this Ravage. It looks like we're going to get a very traditional drift here. You know what car this is, Badass? Is this a Nissan? Is that right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. My Japanese cars are a little not the greatest.
The power-up armor for the Nemesis Prime. This is kind of crazy. So this is an homage. So the Transformers Collector Club originally took this shuttle mode for one of like an Armada toy or something from the Cybertron trilogy or the Unicron trilogy, and they made it into Astro Train using Astro Train's colors, and now they're using their same mold from that Unicron trilogy to make a Astro Train version based on the TFC homage. We're getting really fucking meta here. Third companies making homages of fan club figures that were homages, and Jesus Christ. That looks to be like Metal Hawk, I would assume. Yeah. Fans Hobby also, we've seen the G2 Megatron teaser here. The beautiful purple and green camo. See, that wasn't too bad. Granted, I was going through that pretty quick, but that also just goes to show there's just not that much exciting stuff. That the Devastator combiners are probably my favorite thing that we're looking at so far. Let's see here. Hot take. All right, we got that. Clint Allison says, man, I wish Make Toys would finally release their Autobot headmasters. That's that's not happening at this point. Yeah, the last few ones they're needing, because I got at least the 4 I collect from them, so I'm kind of good with that, but I feel your pain in finishing that set. All right, toy news. Liokaiser. Oh, let me take the comment down. Liokaiser update. So a video that I didn't watch because you will be so proud of me. I canceled my Liokaiser support. I don't know what you call it. Pre-order.
Pledge.
Yeah, pledge. There you go. Yeah, I was like, I cut it and I cut the Super 7 Tiamat, the Dungeons and Dragons. So in 2 quick slices, I canceled $600 with the pre-orders. So kind of proud of myself. What?
Nothing. That's just a lot of money. That's all.
I know. But we're gonna get to the dragon and
oh right.
Oh, Jesus. Now it becomes clear. We thought Flick was being responsible. Like,
Nope.
You're like, wow, Flick, it's amazing. And you're like, well, hold on. Yeah. Hold your praise.
So we can see Liokaiser based on Brink's chart here. So only one more day to back this. Everything's been unlocked. This is what kind of drives me nuts about all of these. And we'll see what I'm talking about when we get to the Dragon crowdfunding. But these Transformers ones, and I get it, there's production schedules and everything's so fucking fine-tuned over at Hasbro, but the fact that with still a day to go, it's over fucking what? It's over 4,000 of the unlocked. And tomorrow, it's going to shoot up here and it's going to go something like 10,000 over the last stretch goal. And they still just don't do anything. They're just like, oh, great. That's just more dollars and cents per unit. They don't ever surprise you with anything. They don't ever go above and beyond. They're like, you get display bases at 18,000 and you should be happy about it. Even though this thing is most likely, I might venture to say it might hit the 30,000 at $300 a piece. What are we fucking talking about? Almost what, $1 million? No, is that almost 10 million? I can't get my zeros. I can't get my zeros correctly.
30,000 at 300.
Yeah, almost. Yeah, $9 million if it hits 30,000.
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird. You can't see my little calculator window that I brought up on screen, but so that's awesome. I'm glad for people that's going to get Liokaiser. That was a nice little line in the sand. I don't have any other version besides the knockoff version of it that cost like $18 back in the day. So
$18.
Yeah, dude. Remember in like the old like Easter baskets and shit, you would get like would have like Devastator and shit like that.
Yeah.
All right. All right, let's get into fucking Mythic Legion's Dragon. This thing is absolutely gorgeous. We didn't know any price points or anything like that for the longest time, and now since the last show, it's gone live. It's been funded. It's very expensive. There's lots of reasons why that is, but why don't we just click through some gorgeous? Oh, do they not have a magnifying feature? Come on, Four Horsemen. You're killing me here. All right. So these are glamour shots. So this looked like, I think it was originally going to be an add-on piece, and now he's coming with him. So, so there's the dragon. So the dragon's got smaller unfurrowed wings, I guess. I don't know what you would use that for. Here you can see it next to some of your favorite action figure lines. So their Granomir, which was a masterpiece back in the day when we got him. You can see how small he is compared to it. Oh, I love it. They got little Glyos guys in there too. And a little California
raisin. That California raisin. That's amazing.
Here is Sir Benegar with upgrade set. It says it's locked. I don't know if here. Let's just do this as we kind of look at it and talk about it. We can look at Brink's chart as well on here. Okay, so yeah, the upgraded Sir Benegar is still locked. Looks like its funding goal was 2,000. It's almost at 2,100 here. Still has a pretty good length to go. It looks like about 30 days here, or 15 days left to go. So now this is what's kind of crazy is they also have add-on kits that are also being crowdfunded. Let's see. Oh, this is another stretch goal is an Ashen Skeleton. So this one's at 3,500 units. So this will be
like a skeleton that's been seen the fire, so to speak.
Yeah, exactly. That's been burned to hell. So yeah, let's take a look. Come on.
And what stretch goal is the Matthew McConaughey and Christian Bale figures?
Oh shit, was that it? They didn't.
Just talking about the hit 2002 movie Rain of Fire, guys.
Yes,
Rain of Fire.
It is so amazing.
I fucking love that movie.
Yeah, Woody Harrelson. Fucking.
Matthew McConaughey, Christian Bale.
Yeah, sorry, Matthew McConaughey shaving his head with an axe. That's one of my favorite parts. Okay. Well, what the hell? What the hell's dudes? I linked to the pre-order instead of Yeah, here we go. Okay, so here's the add-ons. So here you just get a regular dragon. Then an add-on set is the head with a big flaming flame effect here. And with this, you get the ashen skeleton while he still had armor
Pre-melted.
Yeah, pre-melted armor. This guy's just looking amazing. These
Dude, he looks awesome.
Yeah, these actually funded before the dragon did.
Yeah, no shit.
I mean, it's just a figure, but it comes with it. I mean, if any of them, I was thinking like, oh, I'll get this one. You just stick the dragon head in your display, like, off to the side. But even these boxes are huge. So here we go. Here's some more comparison shots with their big 12-inch trolls in there. You can see how far that fiery breath is spreading out. And then their other add-on is fully, they call it the Epic Wings add-on. And this, you get another Ashen figure. Ashen zombie here. So you get a zombie burned up. I don't know. Do they actually show? Are those the unfurl? Like those aren't even the oh, they are. Okay. So you could, because those are not. These are. I'm just trying to see. There we go. 28 inches. So if you get the fire, you get the wings. Jesus Christ. 54, 70 inches. Yeah, dude. Is it not a dog? It's a Great Dane. This is fucking 6 feet, almost 6. Yeah, nearly 6 feet long from end of the flame to the tip of the tail, and then almost 28 inches high with the wing upgrade set. So what people bitched about a lot at the beginning was the shipping on this. So shipping's anywhere from $90 to $150. So if you're getting the dragon, the 2 add-on sets, and paying shipping and tax, you're looking at close to like $1,050 to $1,100 for this. All in on this shit. Anybody?
No.
Bueller?
Oh my God, no.
No.
I don't even have room in my storage unit for that thing, even if it was empty.
I'm thinking about it. These upgrade goals are going to mean a lot to me in the next 15 days. So if we get so there's a different figure here at the last goal. So I think they changed these all up, like where these levels were, but we have already unlocked the add-on sets, and now we're unlocking the upgrade sets to each of the figures. So it is pretty insane. Let's see here. So going back here, Clint Allison says, totally going to back Liokaiser, then found out Fans Toys is reissuing their slag from their Perfect Fusion, so backed out. I can see that. He's the last MP Dinobot he needed. Let's see. Dragon. Brink says, I'm super proud of this dragon chart. It's tracking a lot of shit going on here. It is pretty freaking amazing. Cowabunga dude, shipping is $150 for them. Yeah. And I'm in a state where I have to pay taxes on it too. So that's another $100 for me at least, if not more. So we'll see. It's something I'm tracking. I love this fucking like what I'm hoping for eventually at some point is like a saddle, something to ride your dragon champion guy here on him. But
slick. Just think about this. There's no dispute. It's awesome. There's no dispute. It's badass. Where would you
I
put this thing, dude?
I know. That's the most. I can't even. This fucking Unicron is supposed to be in my closet as of how long have I been in this office? Has it been a year and a half now or something like that?
Oh, I have no idea.
So.
Time's a flat circle. Like,
yeah, exactly. And then speaking of other things to spend a fucking shit ton of your money on, looks like Robosen's going to be doing a Devastator and actually releasing the individual Constructicons from it. And then it looks like maybe it's going to be some kind of framework that you plug them into here for the full Devastator. And I'm just like, so the full Devastator is going to, be app controlled and all that kind of shit too. Like, this is absolutely insane to me. This is going to
just
be
be
like
wary of app controlled shit.
Oh, I agree. Yeah, because you don't get a fucking, you're not paying for a copy of that app. You're paying for a license to it. So that app goes away. So does your access to control your fucking Transformers.
So many like radio control cars from like the early 2010s are just dead because the apps they stopped updating the app. So you're
like, okay, let's see here. Abstract present invention relates to a deformable robot which comprises a head, shoulders, chest, hips, upper arms, lower arms, located on both sides of the chest, thighs, blah 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 blah. Mixer 6 deformable small robots can achieve a combined state humanoid form and mounting state and can automatically move under non-human interference, greatly increasing the playability and operability. Yeah, Clint Allison says crowdfunding the upgrade kits for a toy that hasn't been funded. That's absurd as hell to me. Yeah, I can't believe that they met their requirements first. All right.
But Mythic Legions fans, that's a sure thing. Like, I know they had to do a crowdfund for it, but Mythic Legions fans are rabid. They support that shit. They are like an army at this point. Like,
and they're saying the only way to get it is through this crowdfund. Now, of course, are they going to do a red one or a fucking dark green one? Who knows? But so there's tons of Mythic Legion dealers out there, like official dealers. So I'm sure they're funding 10, 20, 30 of these probably, people that have enough storage room to have.
I was going to say, if you got the warehouse space for it, I mean,
yeah,
you sit on it a year,
go up.
Yeah, like.
All right. Speaking of even bigger news, a new U.S.S. Flagg.
Yeah, right.
Oh, that's funny. As he systematically destroys his company, he wants a U.S.S. flag.
So this comes from an interview of Hasbro CEO Chris Cox on Yahoo Finance, and he just basically talks about how he remembers it, and he responds by saying, they don't offer it currently, but suggested people should write in and let them know if they would buy one, because he wants to convince Hasbro designers they should make a new one.
It will never happen.
So he's just trying to be the good guy, right? He's just saying like, yeah, this'll make a headline, this'll make a sound bite. Trying to convince his own designers to do it. Like,
he's the CEO. He can tell them tomorrow, make a flag.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Make a flag. Make sure it's affordable, even if we lose money. Blah blah blah. Oh my god. All right, Missing Link Arcee officially confirmed, and pre-orders went up for her, so we get to see the two different versions here. I skipped the prototype version. I did pre-order the fucking G1 color version. So we'll see about that soon. And there's also a video if you'd like to go watch that. Already talked about Classified and Snake Eyes version 4. We just saw in that Mercer, before they announced it, we saw a vest with a Viper, something that looked like a paint app could go on the Viper for the Viper Buster sign. And then Snake Eyes, I think we saw his like torso, right? Or something like that.
I don't remember. But yeah, they were just like pieces of the
Yeah.
mold.
Yeah, there we go. So, all right. And then Cyberworld Toys. Woo-woo, for all you kitty transformers there. I just talked about a lot how I liked this Scorponok quite a bit. It's like,
I think we talked about this last week. I said it was very Imaginext.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, these are just the official picks because all we saw was the Comic-Con booth. So then we get Prime riding a Grimlock here. Again, like you say, all of this stuff, in my opinion, is very Imaginext. There's the Stegosaurus that I, of course, will be buying. I don't think I need a Skybite with wheels.
You don't want the shark car? You don't want a shark car, Jason?
No, I'm good on the shark car. Hey, I bought a Marvel Legends figure, the Sorceress from the Deadpool series, just because it had a 4-legged little shark accessory. Like, I bought it just for that 4-legged shark. And now I'm trying.
I don't even know what figure is it?
It's like Shalalika or something like that. She's like, it's from what's the big guy in the X-Men?
Colossus?
No, he's later on. I think he's like from the future. Maybe he is just called the big guy. No, it's something. Anyways, it doesn't matter. I bought a Legends figure just to get an accessory out of it because there's a 4-legged shark. This G2 Megatron looking like a Hound from the movie stuff. I don't know what's going on there, but there's some kitty toy Transformers if you want them. Now this is kind of crazy. So we've been talking about this possible new line, blah, 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 coming out. So we've got a full announcement of it coming from Takara Tomy. This is the Wild King series. So this is going to be CG animated series on their YouTube channel. And then they've got the promotional art which is very Japanesey here. So you see we're getting Optimus Prime and Megatron, but it looks like they're combining with animals. Megatron combining with the T-Rex and Optimus Prime combining with the giraffe. So go watch the trailer for it. It is semi-interesting. But here is what the toys actually look like. And these are not kiddie toys. These are like 18 to 24 step transformations. So these are kind of aggressive transformations. We'll take a look here. So we get a Triceratops, you get a T-Rex, you get an elephant and a giraffe, and Megatron and Optimus Prime. And you can see they can combine with these. It's kind of parts forming. I shouldn't say it's a lot of parts forming. So you see most of the elephant doesn't combine with them, but some of it does. The head gets put on the shoulders. They get these little leaves or talismans that get plugged into Optimus Prime. Same thing with Megatron. They'll work with Megatron as well. So if you're looking to do that. So it's a pretty wacky line. Yeah.
It's almost like Transformer. It's like a different version of like the superhero mashers.
Oh, yeah, you're right. But everybody transforms.
Yeah. But I think they have Transformers mashers. So
let's see. Brinkalizer says, "This is awful. I might be cold on Transformers now too."
Welcome, Brink. Welcome, come to my side, Brink.
These are Transformer bathtub toys, yes, but with very aggressive transformations. Let's see. Clint Allison says Chris Penises doesn't care about toys. He wants money, and if they're going to do Flagg, it would be absolutely way over 500, and not many people would have room. Yeah, a one. What is it? So is it 6 or 7 feet? Do we
It's
know
6,
what?
yeah, I think it's 7.5, isn't it? Something crazy like
Is
that.
it 7.5? So then if it was, so then it goes up 50%. So yeah, I mean it would be
14
fucking,
feet, man.
yeah, close.
No, it would be 10 or 11 feet.
Yeah, 11 to 12, somewhere in there. But yeah, I mean, still, where the fuck would you?
But they would be absolutely fools to do it to classifieds. They would have to do it for O-Ring, because then you get the vintage collectors wanting to get a new one for their vintage collection. Like, they would be fucking crazy.
And again, it would probably go to Super 7, and they would do all it would be reaction size. So
yeah, and those fucking those molds have to be long gone. They would have to reproduce it and shit.
Yeah.
You know,
dude, the Flagg is not a robust toy.
No,
the Flagg is a very.
It's flimsy and not very well put together.
It's got a vertical blind for a hull.
Yeah.
All right. So enough Transformies here. What do we got? Oh, speaking of Reaction Plus, looks like we're gonna get a Python Patrol Bat, which I'm all for. I'm looking at the fucking regular Reaction one. Might as well get a Reaction Plus one. Which is funny because I have a Black Major Python Patrol Bat, but I don't think he ever did it in that red and gray deco. And then official pics of the next wave. So we talked about this during the Toy Fair episode, but just confirming the Wild Bill card art still has 6 fingers.
He's a 6-shooter, man. It's art. That's probably what they told the AI. They're like, he's got a 6-shooter.
Yeah. And they're like, oh, he must need 6 fingers then. He's got a 6-shooter. Oh my God. Blokees, TFOne, Soundwave, and Shockwave here. So if you're TFW is going to respond here. So if you're a big fan of TFOne, the Shockwave design wasn't too far. Oh, Jesus, that's not what I wanted to do. No, this is just showing what there's what a Blokees figure looks like. Once you don't actually have to cut too much from actual sprues. Like all you have to do is cut these joint parts and hands and stuff. All these bigger pieces come already cut and stuff like that, and tampos on them and everything. If you've ever been curious what one of those blocky figures looks like, well, I think we're just going to have to. Oh, there we go. So pretty good designs, pretty straight up, not too different. But Blokees also is getting a Devastator. Now this I'm actually excited about. So here. So what's kind of crazy, and is this Galaxy or is this Defender? Oh, this is Defender. So these are the little chibi ones. Oh, damn it. I thought this was the other one. So these are the little tiny ones that they're coming out with now. But it looks like what you would need is the vehicles that came with those. And then this kit will come with everything else to make to make this fucking Devastator. Damn it. I thought it was the other ones. I thought it was this size instead of the small ones, but oh well. New TF Origins 4-pack. What this caused some consternation with me, at least. What are your thoughts on this?
Pre-ordered it.
Did you? Not even thinking twice.
Not even thinking twice. I love the dual snakehead dude, the weird horde ass looking motherfucker. Like,
see, and I like the Horde Trooper guy. He's probably the only one I like out of this.
Really, the Skeletor guy's cool.
Yeah, the Skeletor guy's pretty cool too. Even the Man at Arms dude with that big fucking hammer looks dope.
Yeah, so these are all meant to be army builders. So these are all troops. You had a Snakeman troop, a Skeletor troop, a Eternia Guard troop, and a Horde trooper.
And they all have dope names, though. They all have really fucking cool names.
Oh, do they? Okay. Well, we'll get to the names here in a second. But
yeah.
Right. I mean, I like the Horde guy. It's just weird. The snake guy looks like Crocmaster. And I know this is what it is with Vipor's head and King Snake's arm. I know that's the parts they're using. But all right. So let's go look at these names and see if Cliff is correct. Paragon Champion. That is the Eternia Guard. Yep. Skell Knight. Okay. Skell Knight's not too bad. Horde Revenant figure. I like that.
Yeah, the Horde Revenant.
Yeah. Pit Warden for the other one. And I like that. Like a Pit Viper or something. Pit Warden.
Yeah, it's cool. They got cool names. They give them sweet names.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll see if somebody. I just can't see myself ordering this, even though I'm.
You said this about the last Snake Man 4-pack, and you ended up paying. You ended up paying for it.
Yeah, paying twice almost for that. Oh God, please don't bring that up again. But
I'm sorry. I'm just just trying to say.
No, you're absolutely right. I'll have to see. I assume we're still available here.
Oh yeah,
pre-sold out. Oh
really?
My God! Yeah,
go to BBTS.
Earth.
I got mine at BBTS. So
okay, there you go.
Pre-order. There you go.
And it looks like they're not pumping up the price on it. Well, maybe I should.
Yeah, they are.
Because it's $64.99.
Yeah.
I would just pre-order it, and if you start to feel the other way, then get rid of it.
Yeah, I guess I have until what when this.
I don't think it comes out until next year.
No,
August. There you go.
Yeah,
you
August, and then 3 months on that.
Yeah.
Hey, okay. Anyways, no more hemming and hawing.
It doesn't cost anything to pre-order.
Yeah, this is true. All right. And then here we go. Back to the Momar. What is it?
Momar Nadan.
So if you're not a Star Wars fan, so this is one of the original 12-back or no 21-back. Right.
Yeah, but for the purposes of retro, for the purposes of vintage collection, it's one of the original 96 or whatever they're calling.
Yeah, exactly. And so we talked about on the last show how it's got this oversized blaster that's an homage to the Power of the Force 2 version. It's got a staff for some reason. It comes with the regular blaster. It should a cup of blue milk. So anyway, so they turned it into a deluxe. And one, Star Wars collectors are super salty about these deluxes. I saw the not Cad Bane, who's the other guy from Mandalorian wearing Boba Fett's armor.
No, it's Timothy Oliphant. It's
yeah.
What the fuck is his name?
forget his name. Like
Anyways,
Timothy Olyphant.
I have the
that's how
figure.
memorable it is.
I have
That's
the
how
figure.
memorable.
Yeah.
Dude, that thing is $8 at my Walmart now. That
Really?
Why can't-
deluxe. That was
Can the chat help us? Who is
$24.99.
Timothy Olyphant? Jesus
Yeah.
Christ, it's gonna upset me. Like,
Anyways, yeah, chat, help out if you can. So this Hammerhead is the same thing. Now, granted, it's a mold that can only be used for a couple things. There's a Hammerhead, there's a Hammerhead Jedi in Clone Wars.
and then the mayor from Mandalorian or Book of Boba Fett.
Yeah, the mayor. So this can't be used for too much stuff, but they made it a deluxe, which fucking fucks people that are trying to complete an
Cobb
original 90s Cobb Band. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
It fucks people that are trying to get an original 96, and I wouldn't even say 96 because doesn't that include Power of the Force, the coins and shit? Isn't that? Yeah. So I'll go even further back. What is it? 70, the original 77?
So it'd be like 79, something like that. It's weird because Kenner, for some reason, didn't count the variants of 3PO and R2. So their number is always going to be different because there were 2 different 3POs and 3 different R2s, but they only count one 3PO and one R2. So the number varies between like 92 and 99. It's fucking insane. Like, and do you count like the tall Snaggletooth as one? He technically came out, so he legit counts. Like, so I think 99 is the actual number. But yeah, if you take off the 17 from Power of the Force, it would be 79 to 82, something like that.
Yeah, because they're not going to make the coins for those guys. But yeah, so people are up in arms. I was surprised to hear that you had heard about this too, Cliff. So is this because Jedi Temple Archives can be like anything outside of just straight up vintage? They're just like poo-poo on it. But you've heard this in other groups as well?
Well, I think it was on Twitter. I saw it because I do follow some Star Wars things on Twitter still. So I think Twitter is where I read about it, that people were pissed that the card was bigger.
Yeah. So it won't ever go with the 9x6 carded collection for the vintage. And that's all I'm trying to finish. And that's what a lot of fucking Star Wars collectors are trying to finish, is just trying to get that 96 to 99 on card done. And I think they're going to fucking be done with Star Wars, is how a lot of them talk. So the fact that this came as a deluxe on a deluxe card has got a lot of panties in a bunch. You can just see how many all caps things. I hate it. No justification for this. Blah, blah, blah. Waited forever. So yeah, we'll see. I assume they'll have to do something with this, but who knows?
It's like they were doing with Mandalorian. So like, hey, wait, if we package them with their jetpack, which is removable anyway, if we put that next to them, we could charge $5 more for like a Black Series Mandalorian, because we'll just say it's got a bigger pack out. Like,
yeah,
we started doing that with Mandalorians, and it was like, oh, fuck you guys.
Well, Cobb Vanth is an oversized card.
Yeah, but he's not trying to replicate a vintage card. That's what we're saying. Is my goal is, because I would never have a vintage carded collection. There's no way I'm going down that. But my goal is to have a vintage loose collection and to have a vintage collection carded collection. So that's all I buy now, is anything that's still remaining from the original 96, 99. Again, have they done any of the Power of the Force ones? I mean, I know they haven't done any of them with coins, but have they actually done the figures themselves? I don't think so.
I don't know.
I think they're still.
It would be like Luke They haven't done Luke Poncho yet?
No, I don't think so. And
Luke Poncho,
Han
Carbonite. No, Han Carbonite.
Or Han Carbonite.
Yeah, they haven't done a Han Carbonite.
What about the Anakin, the original actor Anakin, which I don't know if they would probably do a fucking Hayden Christensen if they did that one.
He signed a thing with
Yeah,
Star
but-
Wars saying that he was going to be the face of Vader.
Yeah.
So that other guy, like from the original movie, that's all been scrapped away.
Okay. Let's see comments here. Absolute Collecting's in the house. What's up, Lucas James? Let's see. Do you assemble the Blokees? Oh, Cowabunga dude. Do you assemble the Blokees 6-inch versions too? I don't, but I almost bought one. I didn't realize the 6-inch figures are only $10 at Walmart right now. So if you're a model kit builder, super cheap model kit for a 6-inch figure. Let's see.
There is a vintage collection Luke Stormtrooper.
Oh, okay. Well, loose, right? Because isn't that the one that came with the game? Like, there's not a carded Luke. Oh, is
no?
there
It's carded. He's wave 28, number 169 from 2020.
Oh, you mean that they've already made in the vintage collection?
Yeah, but he's a Power of the Force figure.
Are you sure? That's what I'm saying. I thought the Stormtrooper Luke was part of a board game back in the.
No, Stormtrooper Luke was Power of the Force.
Power of the Force.
Okay.
Man.
Okay. All right. So they made at least one already. Let's see. Absolute Collector, he says, I took advantage of the Target sales already. Yeah, there is for Easter, there is a $5 off 30 and a $10 off 50. So if you can get your orders right at $50, you get about 20% off right now. That started this Sunday. Plus they have a bunch of toys on clearance. I picked up like their movie Soundwave, the Studio Series movie Soundwave is like $15. Their ATTE from the Micro Galaxy Squadron, this originally $40 toy is $13 right now. And then on top of it, you get these discounts and shit. So Clint Allison also says, but Hasbro basically dumped the 1/nth scale O-rings altogether besides the random TF crossover figure. I don't know if they are still making more after Prime. I'm not sure if Hasbro would do flags like that. Yeah. Good chance that'll be if they ever were to do it, they'd offload it. Let's see in that pack, although I want 3 out of those 4 figures. Oh, sorry. Hasbro is like, let's make it cool. Okay, not getting that comment. All right. Anyways, let's move on from bitching and get into Hiya Robocop. Ooh, so this is the 12-inch one. And did we talk about this already? Because he doesn't have the iridescence that I don't like. I think we talked about him, right?
Yeah, this is like the diecast one, right?
Yeah.
No, this is the Hiya. So like a higher end. They make the 1/18 scale Joes.
And the 1/18 scale Robocops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. I have one. He's dope.
Also, not to call you guys a liar, but Battle Poncho Luke also came out in the vintage collection. He's number 198.
Oh shit! I may not have that then. Well, again, I think I'm writing off Power of the Force. Like that was like I was kind of done with collecting. Power of the Force to me is like a hardcore collector's line, you know, with the coins and all that kind of bullshit. But
it has like the best Han ever. It's got the carbonated Han.
Well, this is true. This is true. All right, NECA costume kids. We might have talked about these guys already too. Maybe we did, because I just like the outfits on these. We did talk about these guys.
Yeah,
they got really cool. They got really cool trick or treat buckets though. Like the fly one is the telepod.
Let's see here.
Like it's really cool.
Come on. That's good.
Like Jaws is a chum bucket. Like
the chum bucket for the Jaws. Oh, and I didn't realize there was a girl with big old pony. That's cute. All right.
I think Tarman's a brain. Like,
let's see. Oh,
yeah, Tarman's a brain.
Nope.
Yeah, what I didn't realize. So during Walmart Collector Con, they put up so this is my calamity of events. So Target has started getting glow in the dark creature from this line. Okay. And I was like, well, I don't really want glow in the dark. I just want the regular one. Then it went up for pre-order during Collector Con on Walmart for retail at $20. Oh, nice. Yeah. The telepod on the.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Nope. So I was like, well, I'll just wait till tomorrow and I'll get it with whatever day 2's pre-orders. Well, it's sold out. And I was like, oh shit. Well, at least it's still available. I started looking for it. That series, I think it's like series 2, goes for like $50 a piece.
Dude, these things are flying off the shelf.
Yeah, dude. The superhero one, they announced it and it was sold out. Like, it was gone.
Yeah. So, yeah, if I can't get the creature, I want none of them. Actually,
that's like when you showed me the Nosferatu one. I was like, well, if I see it, and then it was nice because I know I'll never see it, so I don't have to worry.
Yeah. We get a look at Emil from RoboCop, all nice and painted up. Now confirmed with. Oh yeah, we get to see his articulation here, double jointed elbows and knees. I never realized he had like bedazzled loafers. But yeah,
he's the future.
Good.
Are you a college boy?
Are you a college boy?
We don't have a price point on these yet, though, right?
Not that I know of.
Yeah, no details.
Because now it's weird because this company is going to do a clearance, and so is Trick or Treat Studios.
Yeah, exactly. New Invincible figures. If you're not an Invincible fan, you should be. It's on Prime. It is absolutely amazing. But this is who did them before? I think NECA or maybe Diamond Select did them, but
I think it was Diamond.
Yeah, and just kind of like out of my price range. I don't need $30 to $40 figures of just something that I kind of like, not kind of like, but I really like. I just don't need figures of them. But Jada did the 6-inch Street Fighter line, which was absolutely amazing. So if they can make more toyetic Invincible figures closer to that $20 price point, I might be in on these.
So 30 out of your price range, 25, sweet spot.
No, they were 20.
The Street Fighter figures
maybe
are $24.99.
Oh, are they? They went up in price. That must have been the thing, because I got my Ryu in $19.99. This I might have to be in on. New Long Box Heroes Wave 2. So I love the radioactive Tick, but I've already got the Tick, but I think I need to get the Arthur.
This is weird that they're calling him radioactive Tick, though. I see that. I think it's mucus Tick.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. That's mucus Tick. That's not radioactive, but
Savage Dragon.
Yeah, you get some Savage Dragon up in this piece, and is that Betty from Rocketeer as well? Any interest in that Betty or the Rocketeer?
Probably going to have to get the Betty, because Betty in the comics is Betty Page, and everybody knows Betty Page is the most beautiful woman that has ever existed.
Yeah.
So
her boobs could be bigger, in my opinion, but
she is perfect in every way. Like I fucking love Betty Page. So I might get Betty, because I have on my shelf right now. I have the Long Box Hero Rocketeer.
Oh, do you? Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. My Tick never got open, so it got packed away. Big Bad
You gotta
Atlas.
open your toys, Slick.
I know, I'm trying. I got a whole freaking pile here. It's almost to this height over here. Toys that I need to set up. I open them and then they just go into a pile. So this is a new Big Bad Workshop project. This is Atlas. So he is a Mr. Buffy blank. But amazing articulations on it. It looks like it's got a butterfly in there. You get
Foosh Robo did a review of it, or formerly a Foosh Robo did a review of it on YouTube.
I mean, he looks great. 6 different hairstyles, 6 different heads, 4 pairs of hands, and whatever color you would like him to be. Which, if you're customizing something, Cliff, I assume you just always get like matte gray, right? Like, would you get
if I was gonna start in flesh color, yeah, typically. So like sometimes when I get a head off from like eBay, and he comes in a flesh color, I'll prime him with just clear coat so I can keep that color. And then just because I'll still paint him flesh, but I'll like to have that base color. So if I was gonna do him in human color, I would buy the flesh blank.
Okay. I just always thought, even if you're doing flesh, you would rather have that more like that 40% gray and start from scratch with your flesh.
Yeah, most of the stuff I get though is white, so I do prime it in gray before I lay anything down.
Okay. Let's see here. And on that 4 back. Let's see. Clint Allison says, in on that pack, although I want 3 out of those 4 figures. I don't know about it yet. Who's got Hasbro? It's like, oh, this is the other one. And then AAA wants to come over and see the dragon if I get it.
Yeah, well, where are you going to sleep, AAA? The dragon's going to take up all the floor space.
Yeah. He barely, when he came out to stay, he had like a single air mattress. Like, don't try to stick your limbs out to the side or anything because you'll hit boxes and other toys. Like, you literally had to sleep within the span of the air mattress. In my
like me and Roger said, if we ever come out, we're just getting a hotel room. like I'm not gonna sleep in your office.
And then part of the Big Bad Workshop is, I guess, the lead designer or the original guy that made Fresh Monkey Fiction is now going to join Big Bad Toy Store and work on their Big Bad Workshop projects.
But isn't all their stuff from Fresh Monkey Fiction anyway? Like,
yeah, I think so. Like the Monster Force and all of that is,
and the Santas, like.
Oh, is that? Oh, I didn't realize that was.
I thought it was, but it might. Oh, I'm sorry, I keep interrupting.
No, that's okay. That's what we're here for. But so they did the Eagle Force, Monster Force, the Fresh Monkeys, and lines we have in the works, like Voyagers, Cops and Crooks, Agents of Omega, will shift to the Big Bad Workshop, but as co-branded Fresh Monkey Fiction collaboration projects. So good on that guy. Good on whatever the designer was, because that's it's kind of dope once you struggle bus for years and years just to make your money back on projects, and now you're getting paid to do the projects. So
yeah, I just can't get in on those $40 6-inch lines. I can't
my friends' kids bought their first Cosmic Legions figures, and they love them, but they're just like, I can't pay $45 for a 6-inch figure. Speaking of $40 6-inch figure lines, Harbinger Toys, right? Or Studios, Harbinger Studios, the guys that made Savage Crucible, which is one of the best received independent toy lines as of late, has the license to do a Frazetta Death Dealer. So this Death Dealer is absolutely gorgeous. Looks fucking amazing. So if you're a Frazetta fan, quality, all that kind of stuff, I think this is going to be your best value without having to go to Frazetta Girls $100 line, where they have a very impressive Death Dealer. So
yeah, and they just put out a Conan.
Yeah. So pre-order on Savage Crucible right now. Let's see here. Oof. That's a license money that they're charging here. Fucking $60 pay in full. That's down from the $80 MSRP this is going to be. I mean, it's got a ton of accessories, but yeah, this $40 6-inch figure is not an $80 6-inch figure. So, yeesh.
I'm good. I want a Masters of the Universe Origins Death Dealer.
Rachel loves the Death Dealer. Dude, all those Frazetta designs.
The
like,
Frazetta,
I really want...
I mean, yeah.
Just absolutely gorgeous shit. I really still want the Fire and Ice, the wolf figure from that. But, just it cost... And Brandon Shoop's correct. That is a spicy meatball.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Third party Magic Square MP Onslaught. We saw this. We don't need Onslaught. That was his name. I kept saying Brawl, and I knew that as the tank. We already saw that in our TFCon recap. But a 1/64 scale Boulder Hill. I really want to just get one of these sets to check out the quality. This is not the one to start with, in my opinion. So he's got tons of different levels here. So it's really kind of interesting how he's doing it. The standard is just like the front facade and the actual volcano, mountain, whatever you want to call it. The mid adds the back detailing, like it actually adds detail in the backs. Then you start adding the mask, the actual energy mask table, and the little arm that comes down to give them their masks and shit. And then the final, the Deluxe Plus is the box and everything included. This is where you get the guy for the Rhino. What's it? Alex Sector for the Rhino. Yeah.
And Buddy Clutch Hawks.
Yeah. So here we go. Standard is playset with outside accessories only. Mid is standard package with energy room and table. Extra is mid package plus Alex Sector and Buddy Hawks, the little minifigures. Deluxe is extra package plus inside accessories. Then Deluxe is the custom box, extra garage accessories plus everything in the Deluxe. So, oh wait, does he still have his fucking? Are these still available? Oh, almost gone. I might have to jump on those. All right. Anyways, new MicroMaster companies. So we talked about Dr. Wu doing those MicroMaster scale, which is about 2.5 inches on these guys. This is coming from Galaxy Toys. I tried to do a ton of research on these. These are obviously 3D printed models here. But it looks like they're going to be they're going to be somewhere in between the Dr. Wu and the Legend scale. So they might be introducing their own scale is what I could see from this. So I don't know. I think we gotta see because they do look in between. So these are some of their figures with that, and I think, yeah. I just couldn't find a ton on this, but if you like small scale Transformers, there's one coming out in between Legends and Micro, most likely. And then they also did, they had a roller and the Medbot from that. So that must be the roller there. Oh, and that's the Medbot. Oh, that's kind of cool. So the Medbot from the Optimus Prime trailer and the roller also transform in this tiny little scale, which is kind of cool. All right. 86 Dr. Wu, or not Dr. Wu, sorry, DNA upgrade kit for 86 Prime. If you want to live out one episode of Transformers, you can now have a Megatron arm that goes on your 86 Prime. This is probably one of the deepest cuts I've ever seen. But you can see the arm works in transformation mode as well. So yeah, not sure. Like I say, that's a super deep cut if you're using your 86 as a scene from the Transformers cartoon. Brink. That's what is it? CMFCB Unlimited or something like
CFCB. CFCB, I think.
Yeah, let's see. We'll go back to it.
They made my Gloria.
Yeah. So this guy, he's made Star Wars figures. He's made lots of different, like we showed down here, American's Greatest Heroes. He made vintage style 3 3/4 Thundercats figures. The quality is it's like resin printed or at least like resin molded stuff. But yeah, he makes these mask guys that are super tiny. He calls them Secret Crusaders because he got a cease and desist. He made there you go. They all have weird names now, but he made the Gloria that was never made in the 2.5 inch. He makes 6-inch scale. These are 6-inch versions of them. Again, doesn't look too much different. But he's also made all of these little micro vehicles. So to give you an idea, this Condor box is 2 1/6 inch by 2 1/6 inch by 11/16 of an inch. That's how big.
Super huge.
Yeah.
Massive.
But these things are not fucking around. Like, what was this Rhino? I think this Rhino with the box and everything. Oh, bad programming.
Brink, check it out. This is the Gloria.
Along with
She's
your
like,
other one. Yeah.
How does her mask fit? Mask fits fine. Yeah, I'll take her out of the gate because she co-drove the gator on the cartoon, so I have her sitting in the gator.
What the hell?
She's a little stiff, but she works perfectly good.
Let's see. Oh, Switchblades. Switchblade's not that bad. $65. But again, this is for a thing that is, the figures are 1 inch tall. And the Switchblade box is 3.5 inches by 3 1/4 inches by 1 3/8. I don't know how that's possible if this figure is 1 inch, but anyways, I'm not gonna worry too much about it. But yeah, super cool line. I've never seen any. I haven't dug into them far enough to see any reviews of anything. But all right. Store report. We talked about the Transformers brickheads. Those are already showing up in stores. You get an Optimus Prime or a Bumblebee with their alt mode. So if you're at all interested in those, they are out. So are the Constructicons. So the deluxe Constructicons have started hitting. Oh, well, one's a Voyager in here.
The sixth Devastator we've mentioned on this episode.
I know, dude. I know. And this goes hand in hand with like all of the new studio series and legacy stuff has been found in stores now. And specifically at Walmart's, people have been finding tons of different stuff. Do we have pictures here? So yeah. So you see like the Devastation, Optimus Prime, the aerial bots are hitting. Let's see.
Already?
Yeah. Yeah. The carded Gears and Bumblebee. And those,
Oh, yeah.
oh my God, I'm so mad that the Gears doesn't have his chest fucking plate in card, but whatever. So all this stuff, I hit 2 of my Walmarts today in Denver, and they didn't have anything new. They're still trying to clearance out TFOne. Well, they did have the 6-inch blocky model sets, but nothing else new besides that. I thought that was from the comic. Oh, I think I'm thinking of the stupid tower that had Optimus Prime's arm. Brinkalizer says Optimus with Meg's arm is from the recent comic run, the Skybound one. You might be misremembering your cartoons. I am. I'm thinking of the Optimus Prime arm on the fucking Cybertron tower. Thank you. I appreciate being corrected.
He sure does.
No, I really do. I don't know how many times I've yelled at podcasts like, you don't know what you're talking about. So, God damn it, keep going too far. All right, online Cybertron dramatic capture. I think I just kind of like blew right past this when this first came out, but this is actually a fucking very cool way if you're interested in the Cybertron vehicles, because you get a deluxe deco, not much beyond that, but it's a nice way to get all these Cybertron alt modes from the original first Transformers cartoon episode. Origins Voltac. You gonna be doing Voltac, Cliff? You got the membership, obviously.
Absolutely not.
Spoiler. Sorry, I shouldn't have said that.
I do have the membership, but I don't like this guy. I think he looks stupid. I don't have the classics version of him. I've never liked this guy. No.
Oh, interesting. See, I actually did like him, especially the classics version. But
he's kind of, I guess, he looks okay. He looks kind of like a Green Goblin, but no interest.
Okay, interesting.
But I bought the fucking plus. I need to remind you guys, this is the cartoon collection figure, and I'm not in on the cartoon collection.
Oh, that's right. Only He-Man and Skeletor.
He-Man, Skeletor, She-Ra, and Adam.
Interesting. Okay, main characters. Yeah, so this will be my first test. So this is going to be available first, and I think it's this Tuesday, right? Yeah.
Something like that, yeah.
Oh, tomorrow, first on Monday for Club Grayskull members, and then if it lasts, on Tuesday at the regular time for regular people. For not
I should let you guys know that Hero is still on sale.
Yeah. And that's what I'm kind of, I don't think we're going to have a problem with this. No, I don't. I mean, even Rio Blast, like one of the original line, like stuck around forever. So
yeah, he's such a like a, what do you call it? Like a tertiary character. I don't think we'll have problems.
Like I talked about, Perceptor and the cassettes went up for sale on Target for the Transformers thing. Let me see if it's still available. I love this suspense. Is it still available? Oh, pre-orders are sold out. So if you missed it, you'll just have to catch it in store. Or when they put a bunch of pre-orders up once it ships to the stores. But really, really not liking. I finally opened up my steel jaw, and I didn't like how his tail and like half of his body is parts forming. This is also happening with these cassettes that I didn't notice before. So you'll notice he's holding half of fucking Ram Horn's body here. At least the Rat Bat, it's just his weapons that are over here. But yeah, I was kind of disappointed in that parts forming.
Yeah, he folds over into two pieces like that. I don't know.
Yeah. So, oh well, I got it. I got to get all the cassettes. I'm addicted. Another reason to go.
I was going to say not to blow up Rachel's spot, but she's mostly a Monster High collector. You know, where we more hang out, watch movies. She only listens to the podcast as a support, but she does have a Filmation She-Ra figure.
Oh, does she? Oh, nice.
Yeah. She's a big She-Ra fan. That's where she watched the commentary with us. So,
yeah. No, that was exactly right. And so thank you for your support, Rachel. We appreciate it. I try to stay away from the corny, oh, it's a girl comments. So
she's a mutant.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. That's
she's a fellow drive-in fan.
So speaking of mutants, just real quick tirade. So my wife is a big, huge Phantom of the Opera fan, right? Okay, so they did the Joe Bob did the silent Phantom of the Opera. One, I never knew it had that. I never knew that the ball scene was all in color. Like that was amazing.
Mask of the Red Death in red.
Yeah. So that was amazing to see. But it turns out that my wife had never seen the original. She knew what the Phantom looked like. She knew what that Lon Chaney makeup looked like, right? Lon Chaney or no?
Yeah, Lon Chaney.
Is that right?
Yep,
okay.
You're right. Yep.
But I don't think I've ever seen the silent one either. It turns out that Mrs. McFavorite's a huge fan of the Android Lloyd Webber version. Like she thinks she saw the play version, the recorded play version of it that had all the Android Lloyd Webber songs in it.
Andrew Lloyd Webber. He's a man. He's not an android.
Oh, did I say android?
Yeah, Android.
You said Android Lloyd Webber.
That was Google taking over our podcast.
So she's a Jerry Butler fan. She's a Gerard Butler Phantom fan.
Interesting. Yeah, it was pretty cool that he showed all the different Phantoms from, Phantom of the Metroplex, or not Metroplex, Jesus Christ. Phantom of the Mall, all those different versions. So
Phantom of the Paradise.
Yeah, my favorite version. Okay, so Mattel Creations, speaking of tertiary characters, Geldor is up for sale right now. So everybody could get these 20% off, but Castle Grayskull members get, or any members, whether you're Hot Wheels, Monster High, whatever, you get 5 additional % off. So this is the first extra savings you've got. Yeah, it's crazy to see all the different new Eternia figures that are still available, and the Revelation and Revolution. Dr. Piranoid. Never even saw him or Slamu in the stores. You can. It's
amazing that overpriced He-Man 4-pack is still in stock.
Yeah, weird.
It's amazing they haven't sold that.
Yeah, I got mine for $75. I was like, that's a good price. I can handle $75 for mine to have them all nice and carded and pretty. But yeah, you still got Dr. Wu and DNA in here, so lots of exclusives and stuff. If you're a Maddie Creations fan. All right. Fire Team. Oh, this was one that sold out on Pulse. And then I was like, okay, I got to start watching it on eBay. And it just kept going up. Like
You
when I
never
first
got that?
started, no, because I was assuming it would go on one of their spring sales or
Oh shit!
just like the Crimson Strike Team. And then it wasn't on the last sale, and then it sold out. And I was like, oh fuck, I'm fucking fucked. So over the last couple months, I've been watching it. Started off below retail, and I was like, oh, okay, I just need to get it now. And I held off. And then this thing got up until last week. It got up, it was like brand new copies were going for like $120 plus shipping, plus tax on eBay. And I was like, oh my fucking God, I'm never getting this. And boom, fucking Hasbro sold all their exclusives to Entertainment Earth. So you can now get it for the retail price of $79.99. You can also get that Crimson Strike Team for the retail price of $89.99, even though it's still on outlet deal for like $45 or something.
Isn't it on Pulse for $45?
Yeah, yeah, it's still on Pulse at their outlet deal. So I'm like, what the fuck? But anyways, so just goes to show, don't freak out when something sells out on Pulse. You never know if it might show up somewhere else. And it was perfect timing. I did their like bounty promotion where if you place an order for $75, you get a $25 off coupon off of $50 or more. I didn't know what I was going to order, and I'm like, oh, bam. And because their shipping isn't free shipping at 80, which leaves you shit out of luck at $79.99. Their free shipping's at $79. This put me at free shipping too. So that should be on pre-order, and my Hiss tank with HMS, SMS, whatever the fuck you're gonna call it, is still complete. The main reason why
selling my Hiss tank.
Are you? Oh my God.
Probably.
Yeah, Cliff's gonna be liquidating, folks. We'll try to keep you apprised, get you the best deals here on Open Your Toys first. Wow, I can't believe that. And granted, I've been talking like a maniac and not letting you guys chime in very much, but I can't believe we got through all that news and we're only at 2 hours here. Whew. Okay, I have one of the least amounts of what I've got in a long time. Well, besides I have a surprise box, but
I got 3.
I have 2 things.
Okay, Cliff wins, and I still go last, I guess. Here,
weird.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, strange. Never thought of that.
Yeah, that's fucking color me bad. I mean, shocked. Color me shocked.
Oh, I'll color you shocked, shocker. So you had 2. That's right. All right.
Yeah, I got 2. So this one is not. This is like I guess it's like a third party. So I've been buying stuff off this Etsy store called Nerd Candy Toys. They've been like accessorizing a lot of my Superpowers figures. But he had this really cool thing that I bought, which is a 1-to-1 scale, like Emerald Hal Jordan. Who's like translucent green. So like he's like fully powered up. And it appears to be just a scan of the McFarlane Hal Jordan, which I have here.
I was curious about whether it was going off of the less defined superpowers or using McFarlane's direct.
Yeah, it definitely looks like a McFarlane, as far as I can tell.
Yeah.
But I just thought it was really cool.
Yeah,
and it was $15.
I know, that was the best thing. And I was like, oh, if it doesn't have the lantern, I'm not going to get it. And then it had the lantern. I'm like, okay, well, his lanterns are $5 a piece. So that means the figure's $10. So I got, I think shipping, I added it to my cart, and then it was like, don't leave without checking out. Get an extra 10% or 15% off now. So all shipped all in, and he was $20, but I'm still waiting on him. because I didn't realize he made a bunch of the other like obscure Lantern Corps guys, like the little fucking bee lantern. He's got the mushroom lantern on there. Now, I can't paint them nearly as well as you would, but I'm like, I'm gonna get those, but I'm waiting for that first sample. I want to see if the printing is, because I get pretty picky about my 3D printing. So,
oh yeah, well, check it out. It's cool. I guess I have more than I thought I did. So I also did a custom of a. This is what I'm calling Superpowers 2.0 Penguin.
Nice.
So it's basically, I don't have a Superpowers Penguin. I do have a toy-based Penguin. But I thought I'd get a Batman Returns Penguin who had his coattails.
Oh, interesting.
He was like $9 on eBay. I bought him, and then I just painted him. So my image of a comic penguin is from this comic I used to have called Secret Origins.
Okay.
And it's the cover is Penguin sitting, and then Two-Face above him, and then Riddler on his other side. So it's like Riddler, Two-Face, and Penguin. So this is how I always picture Penguin: is the black coat, the orange cummerbund, and the purple pants. But I bought a couple different umbrellas. So this is just like a regular umbrella, but I don't know if I still have them up here. But he's also got like a spiked umbrella.
Oh, very cool.
And like a gun umbrella, which I have here too. Whoop.
And are these custom pieces that you bought?
Yeah, these are custom pieces. No, I got these from Nerd Candy.
Oh, okay.
I painted them though.
Okay.
I painted them the same color scheme as my penguin.
Yeah, it looks like it's either translucent or like matte gray, right? Is what you
these came matte gray.
Yeah.
I could actually show you what they look like because I have a whole bunch of accessories. I think they're in this drawer. Where did I put? I have a huge container of just tons of accessories from this guy because I got like guns for my Jokers. I don't remember where I stuck them.
Yeah, because believe it or not, there is a box Green Lantern. It is literally just a box, and I don't know the backstory. He has a little bit of the story on his listing, but I'm like, a box that's a Green Lantern, I need that.
So here's a bunch of the accessories I've ordered from Nerd Candy. I got like crowbars, and I got a bunch of guns for the Peacemaker.
Yeah, Peacemaker's a big crazy shot. And you said he threw in, how many orders have you done from him?
I've done 3 orders. So I've gotten the first time I ordered, which every month he changes it. So the first time I got a crowbar and a cigar for Lobo.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Which fits in, like Lobo's got like a C hand, so it like fits in his C hand, so it looks like he's holding a cigar. I painted that to look like a cigar. Let me see if I can pull that out. And then the second time I got a Batarang and a different crowbar. He said I was gonna get Peacemaker's blowgun, but I got a crowbar instead, which is fine. It's free.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna argue. Oh, okay, so I don't have those. I don't have that. He must be in a different tub.
No worries. But you've gotten a free accessory or two with every order you've done.
Every order, yeah. So if you ordered in March, you're probably going to get a blowgun for Peacemaker and a Batarang for your Tim Drake Robin.
Oh, okay. Which I don't have either. So if I get the blowgun for Peacemaker, I'll forward it your way. Should be small enough to send it in a 50-cent envelope, hopefully.
No worries, dude. I got like 5 guns that Peacemaker can't hold. So, and then the last thing I got was Hero.
Yeah. So is he coming out a package? Or
he is. I got to be honest with you. I got him. I took a picture. I sent it to the group, and then I threw him in the pile of boxes in the corner of my room, and forgot he was there until about 10 minutes before we recorded. So I would have opened them over the weekend.
Yeah.
So that's on me. I should have opened it this weekend. I just haven't yet. And then an honorable mention for this that you sent me.
Oh yeah, your NASA astronaut.
Nice.
Did you put the mini rubber bands on his shoulders?
Yeah.
Was it difficult at all? I mean,
it was super difficult. I lost one. Was on the floor for about 20 minutes with my iPhone's flashlight.
Oh my god!
Found it.
Yeah, it doesn't help that they're like translucent pink. You know,
yes,
like
it did help though because it was a little. That's what I was looking for. Was the pink.
The pink.
It did fly off because it's actually real hard to get it onto the little nub of the arm.
Oh shit!
But they're both on. But I'll tell you what the weirdest thing was. His foot pegs are different than Vintage Joe's.
They are.
That's what's driving me nuts.
I had to shave. I have the Vintage foot pegs. I had to slowly shave it one side at a time until he fit.
To leave it on there. Yeah, because with that backpack, I mean, the engineering on the backpack is like super light, so it's not too bad. But yeah. you gotta like lean them forward unless you put them.
That's what I had to do to pose mine. Yeah.
For your fucking Red Shadows version.
Yeah.
And Brandon, it's going okay. I'm not miserable as I once was. I think I only have another week to go before I drop to step 2.
That's crazy. Good job. Brandon smoking. Was asking. Yeah, he was asking how the quit smoking was going. Cowbunga Dude says Android Lloyd Webber sounds like a composer from Futurama.
I don't know if you can see my patch. It's right here. It's clear.
Oh, because they're clear now, right?
Yeah,
I was like, what are you talking about?
There it
is. Evil King is with us. He says, good on you, Slick, for not falling for the Ecto Glow Ghostbusters hype. They're highly coveted, but you stay strong. Yes, Dude, I didn't even buy the vintage ones until they were like on clearance at Walmart, you know.
I like buying not so much that they were Ghostbusters. I have like the Ninja Turtles movie figures. I like buying reproductions of figures I saw in toy stores as a kid. Because eventually I just want a wall. Like, I didn't collect Ghostbusters, but I bought the 4 vintage Ghostbusters just so I can have them on a wall. Like
a peg wall would be amazing. That's like what I would like. So you've got one representation in the front. You can finger through them like you would have, but you put your favorite one out front. That's what I loved with.
And then every time he does, you switch it up.
Yeah, exactly. Rock did that with his collection as he came up with, like, he bought a Toys R Us panel, a pegboard panel from their closing store, and then got the fucking pegs and everything and set it up that way.
Because that's what I want my office to be. I want to do like a full hardware store wall where it's like the cork board. And to just put in, it's all pegs, yeah.
Hell yeah. Well,
it eats up a lot of room. I'll be honest with you. I had one, and you'd be shocked how much room you lose when you have a pegboard.
Well, yeah, because the shit goes out like 1 or 2 feet, right? From the wall.
You're losing like 3 or 4 feet off the wall, right?
That's crazy. All right. Badass. You got some stuff, dude.
All right. So my stuff's all vintage. I got a Rhino.
Ooh,
beautiful.
Nice little start of a shell there.
Yeah. Missing all the regular normal pieces, but I got Matt Tractor in there.
Sweet.
Oh, is that a short mask?
No, it's a long mask. Oh no, it is short mask. It is.
Yeah, I was gonna say that looks like a short mask.
Yeah, that's a short mask. I got. God damn it! I got this Battle Force 2000 vehicle.
Nice.
Local
guy.
Oh my god!
Like, wow, it's been years.
Yeah.
Came with blocker.
Nice.
He had like all the stickers aren't applied. He's got the instructions. So he even has the original sprue for everything.
Was it
See,
Battle Force
that's
2000?
hardcore
Oh,
when you keep the sprue.
Yeah.
When you keep the clipped sprue with your
Yeah.
toys.
And
I was gonna say, I remember as a kid, Battle Force 2000 was like a line in the sand where like they stopped being decals and they started being paper stickers.
Yeah.
Was
yeah.
it like?
right.
Yeah, they stopped
Yeah.
making decals. Yep. And then I got this from my local comic shop. I got the Green Goblin.
Oh, nice.
Vintage version. Is that the no, that's the Legends, right?
Yeah, that's a Legends one, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, legend scale, but in the vintage Spider-Man packaging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was he a hard one to find, or was he a
Super
Target
hard.
exclusive?
No, he was
Really?
super hard in Canada. Like I remember when he came out, I looked everywhere and he was gone. And then he went and tried to get him online, and he was either marked up double the price or gone.
Jesus.
So yeah, I got him, and that's it. That's all I got.
Sweet. Yeah, I don't have much. Let me but we're gonna do a blind box here because I totally forgot what I ordered. Okay. Oh my god, my back. My neck and my back. Doctor
Friday.
need a bacchiotomy.
Half baked.
Yeah. All right. So I had I gotta drag myself over here. So I had my pro reward that I had to use, and there just happened to be Mr. G2 breakdown at my GameStop.
Oh, nice.
When I needed to use that. So that was nice. Been searching for this fucking guy forever. God, I don't know how many pegs I've checked. Checking out at a Safeway. Right when I was checking out there, they closed down the You Check It at one end because it was getting late. So they were going to close one of their entrances and only keep the other entrance. So they're like, sorry, you got to go down to the other You Check It. And I was just like, Jesus Christ, are you serious? Went down there. They had one of those ridiculous Hot Wheels displays with like 140 different slots for them that are like 3 deep. Right on the fucking top. Boom.
Oh, you got your Bumblebee.
It's Gold Bug. It's not the yellow Bumblebee, it's the gold one, but it is a fucking Bumblebee. So I was excited about that. I was like, thank fucking God. If I would have checked out 10 minutes earlier, I would have never walked down to that end and never found them.
I do absolute collecting. I do, but I'm being cool about it.
Cliff needs a read on his chair. I got this guy. He showed up on the Shozy store. So this is I don't even know what fucking company this is. Something Fans AL01 roller. So this is basically a masterpiece scale roller that transforms. So they originally did him in a silver, I want to say, which I believe silver was like the Japanese release of Optimus Prime, but this one is in a blue, red, and white deco, like the American roller. So couldn't pass him up. I think he was like $26 shipped, no taxes.
I think you mean red, white, and blue, Slick.
Did I say a different order?
Yeah, you did a different order. It's red.
Do you not approve of my order? My friends' kids, they are absolutely amazing.
Are these the kids that 3D print shit for you all the time?
Yeah, exactly.
Those guys are awesome.
They also collect Imaginext, and I'm like, oh, I love Imaginext figures. So the dad is like collecting like the not little people, adventure people. The ones they almost look like Tron, right? They're like black space suits with a blue head. I can't even remember the name of the line.
I think those were adventure people.
Yeah, they were adventure people, yeah.
Yeah, so he collects those. So he got the Cosmic Legion homage to that. And so I found an Imaginext figure based on that guy for him on eBay. And he's like, "Oh, we went through all of our extras and we found this one. Did you need it?" And I was like, "Hell to the yeah." Here, let me get scissors. I'm opening up live on air here. This is dun, 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 the building transformer from Big.
Oh,
So
yeah, right.
What's the point? What's the point,
What's the
Slick?
point?
I don't get it. I don't get it.
I don't get it. Everybody has transforming.
So, and we literally watched Big like the next day after talking about it with him. So that was a super fun Imaginext that he just gave me. I'm like, all right, come on.
By the way, Big is super good. It's really great, and I still love it. But weird as a 40-something-year-old man knowing that woman is committing statutory rape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. I gave it, which is very rare for me when we watched it. It was at 4.5 on my letterbox, and I bumped it up to 5. Your point is very valid. It is very weird, the sexual connotations and all of that, but I let the nostalgia take over, and it is one of my few 5-star movies.
I do love when he first touches her boob and then goes and like just leans his head against the wall.
Yeah.
He doesn't.
Dude, my thing with the toy company, I'm getting mad sun glare here. It's just literally burning all my toys behind me. Dude, being that the company is Mattel that's featured in it, all of the Masters of the Universe toys, the crazy like artwork posters that are on the wall in the like hallway scenes, and then there's also tons of GI Joe, like Devilfish, fucking not Rolling Thunder, but another big like later vehicle. I mean, it achieved a 5-star rating for me from the last time we watched it.
The antique store I hang out at has a Zoltar.
Oh, really? Like an actual Zoltar?
An actual Zoltar.
Does it work though? Does it spit out? And
yes.
Is the card the same as in the movie?
That I don't know, because I actually haven't been there since they put it in. I just see that it's there on Instagram. I haven't been there to get a fortune yet.
That's awesome. That is awesome. All right, this is my Necro Wave from the Four Horsemen. I thought I only ordered 2 things, but this box is much too big to just be 2 things.
Apparently not.
No. Oh, shit. And of course, everything I ordered is deluxe here. That's why it's so fucking big. Oh, I think I had just ordered like everything bones here. So who is this? Bellulith. So I think I got her because she has all the crazy like bone animals, 2-headed dog with a snake tail. Oh, it's got a goat head and another head. Oh, this chick is fucking crazy. All right, so we got her. The Terpicoli. So more bone shit. I guess I must have been in a bone phase when I placed these pre-orders. So Brigalizer, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this was 2.5 years for this pre-order. They said it was one of their biggest waves ever done, the most SKUs they had ever done, and that's why it took a little long. But we got him. And then this is... Oh, shit, I shouldn't have got the Hagmon. I didn't realize I got the Undead Builder pack here, which is basically like Hagnon, except for I don't think any... Does this shit glow in the dark? Let me charge it here real quick. It doesn't look like it glows in the dark, so at least my Hagmon will glow in the dark, but Look at those fucking dope fucking zombie heads on there and shit.
The one with the jaw like half
Yeah, the
hanging off is
busted
fucking
jaw,
Yeah,
The last
the
one,
busted, yeah, it's fucking pretty amazing. So, and then the one I kicked myself for not pre-ordering for the longest time, but I'm like, I'm not going to pre-order it now. I did pre-order. The last one is the horsey, little dead skeleton horsey.
Oh yeah, you get the boner for the horse.
Oh, that's also because he's got like muscles too. Like
No.
he's like, doesn't he? No.
No.
Oh no, he does. Yeah, he
does
does
he?
have some muscles and flesh left on him. Yeah, like look
Yeah.
at
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
you can see the
All right.
webbing and then the flesh on some of it. So, and then what's funny is the one I didn't order was the one that originally that was their first version of the skeleton. He just came with all kinds of ornate shit. He's like a priest or something like that. But the base is
cool.
Yeah, the base is the skeleton. So I actually pre-ordered him on BBTS for extra money. So now that I bought all the deluxes and the horse, I'm like, shit, I should have just fucking gone all in on that wave. I probably lost money by not going all in, but it's all good. Yeah, Brink says yes, over 2 years. All those bones probably gave them some trouble. Yeah. I mean, it is absolutely amazing. I don't know what I'll actually hang on to now that I've gotten like selling shit down to a science. I'm just like things I'm just not 100% excited about. They just go into the sell pile and they'll make it to eBay eventually. But Brandon Shoop says it looks like the Crypt Keeper. Yep, definitely has that feel to it. This one's interesting. Absolute Collecting says, anybody else notice Slick always puts a K at the end of words that end in ing? I guess I need some example.
Yes,
what is the example? Tell me an example. Sorry, I'm not getting it. So like fucking.
Yeah.
Do I say ing and then I go?
You just said the K. You just said the K.
Yeah.
I say fucking.
Yeah.
Oh,
yes.
Interesting. I never noticed that.
Yeah.
You've been doing it as long as I've been listening, long before I was a co-host. I've just gotten used to it. It's just
maybe it's the way I breathe. Like after I say an ing word, I breathe in and it creates that click. I don't know. Interesting. I like it. Like going.
Yeah.
Oh, going. Oh, interesting. Okay, now I'll have to. It's kind of like when we used to say supposedly instead of supposedly.
Yeah.
Someone called me out on that. And then it took me like a year to finally break myself of saying supposedly. All right.
You're probably one of those guys that says for all intensive purposes.
All right. Let me.
By the way, Flip, I just sent a picture to the group chat of the Zoltar machine.
Oh, nice. Okay. Let's take a look. I'm still getting. Jesus Christ.
Dude, it is. You need to fucking get a curtain or something, dude. All of your toys are going to be yellow.
Yeah.
No, I have blackouts. I just open these because I want to have like natural light. Jesus Christ. Look at
destroying your toys.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, that thing looks cool, man.
Yeah, dude. It's an actual Zoltar machine.
Yeah,
man.
no, it looks dope as shit, man.
All right, let's see this Zoltar and we'll throw. Oh yeah, interesting. Not onto this one. Can't I throw it onto that tab? There we go.
There it is.
Yeah. Very nice. Oh, it's got a dollar machine taker or a dollar bill taker. So yeah, it probably does work.
Oh, I've been told it works. I just haven't gone to do it yet.
Oh, and seeing if the cards are the same and everything. Yeah. All right. Let's get back to this fucking show. All right. Andor teaser trailer. All right. What was your most exciting thing about this? And
Just
don't
that it's
say
coming back, man.
everything.
Just that it's
Yeah.
coming back. I didn't watch it. Like I saw it quickly on Twitter, and just made a decision that like I'm good. I'll just watch it
Oh,
when it comes out.
wow. Even the
So
teaser, huh?
so it's gonna be. I don't know if we discussed this last episode. It's gonna be kind of crazy. It's gonna be 12 episodes, but it's only gonna air for 4 weeks because each week is gonna be a 3-episode arc representing 1 year between Andor season 1 and Rogue One.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. Oh,
Yeah,
So
they're
week
really-
1 is going to be 3 episodes. Week 2 is going to be 3 episodes. Week 3 is going to be 3 episodes. Week 4 is going to be 3 episodes, and the finale.
crazy. Yeah, I didn't even read this when I put in the show notes, but that's saying right there. 4 weekly chapters of 3 episodes apiece.
I'm so
Yeah,
fucking
that's
excited.
fun.
I was going to wait till it ended. I'm just going to get Disney Plus so I can watch it as it
Yep.
goes.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess if it's 4 weeks, you could subscribe for 1 month and be done.
And then I can knock out Daredevil. I can knock out Skeleton Crew. You know, shit that I don't really care about, but I'll watch since I have Disney Plus.
Yeah, exactly. Rot's back in the theater, Revenge of the Sith. I'm excited for this. My daughter has been wanting to go see a 4DX film. The last 4DX film that my wife and I saw was, what's the last sequel trilogy? The Rise of Skywalker. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah. So we saw that in 4DX. My wife was like, too much goddamn water because of all those water scenes. It splashes you with water and shit. If you're unfamiliar with 4DX,
Be careful, dude. You don't want to get burned.
yeah, the lava planet. They're going to be spritzing lava on. 4DX, your seats move. There's wind. There's water effects. There's lightning effects along the wall. They make it seem like lightning is coming down and everything. So my daughter's never seen it, so I'm fingers crossed. I'm hoping this is what she wants to go see in 4DX, but I'm there. I love Revenge of the Sith. Like I say, it took a crappy sequel trilogy to make me appreciate the prequel trilogy as much as I do. So, you guys gonna go see it in theaters?
Yeah, I saw it 20 years ago.
Yeah, I'm good.
So did I, but come on. First official He-Man movie pick. This is how long it's been since we've done a regular show. Literally 4 weeks. We get to see the Power Sword.
It's awesome.
And Adam,
Beautiful.
and yeah, Power Sword is absolutely perfect. So. All right. Joe Book Kickstarter. So from the guy that, what's the other one? I think they were just called Wish Book, right? And they were smaller lines. So now he's doing a Joe one. It's already funded, still has 23 days left to go, 82 to 94, and just doing basically Belomo, right? Does Belomo do the card art in his? Like, does he have the file? Yeah, he has the file cards. I know that. But does he have like the package art? Do you know? Can you remember?
I've never seen a Belomo book.
Oh, okay. Badass, don't you have a Belomo book?
I do, but they're downstairs. I'd have to actually look at it.
Nah, no worries.
When I get the hankering, I just go to Yojo or 3D Joe's.
Yeah, exactly.
I got tons
3
of books. So
3D Joe's put out something like, if you're going to use my shit in a YouTube video, please just credit me. At least just run a little credit at the bottom. He said so many people are using his 3D turnarounds and stuff in their fucking YouTube videos that he's just like,
and it's not hard to credit somebody. I mean, it's just it's you put a little text on the screen, like
exactly. Especially if it's a hobby project. Now, when I worked in a corporate environment, I always advocated when we used like unsplash images that are free to use. I always advocated to put credits on the webpage or a print piece I was doing, and I always got shot down. I wasn't allowed to put credits on there. But a fucking personal project, like, come on. These are Creative Commons. This guy's offering super hard work for you to use free of charge. At least you can put a link to his website. But I mean, book looks amazing, dude. It looks absolutely amazing. This Coco page looks like we're getting all the different versions of his file card, all that kind of fun stuff. You've got the fucking Cobra missile, whatever it was, backdrop. What did they call it? Missile center or something.
Shots fired, Brink. Shots fired.
Uh-oh. Let's see. Brink says, for 4DX Rise of Skywalker, I figured they'd pump in poop smell because it stunk. It was pretty bad. I agree. So here's his other wish books. So I have these first two. And another. It's these other lines that I really like, so I'll back those. But again, the Belomo book's just kind of a Bible. But at this point, a Belomo book could probably cost you $100 on the second.
Yeah, I just have volume 1 of this book, this series. I just have volume 1.
Oh, you didn't get the volume 2 with the superpowers and mask, and I guess you know everything about those ones, right? So.
Well, I have all of the mask figures I want. I don't have anywhere to put books.
Yeah, I feel you. See,
it's much why I don't get Toy Collector magazine. I just don't have any place to put a magazine.
Yeah, so much of my collection is on these fucking 12-inch, cube organizers that. So it's perfect. You put books and then you put action figures in the front 6 to 4 inches up. So I still got plenty of room for books. And then lastly, the Transformers Compendium Kickstarter. So if you remember what they did for Joe, has it not started yet? Is there not? Tuesday, April 8th. Oh, it hasn't started yet. You can sign up for the mailing list, but if you saw what they did for the for the G.I. Joe compendium, this is going to be fucking off the charts with all foil embossing and leather covers and bookmarks and all this kind of stuff. Again, you can get the regular kind of like newsprinty soft covered compendiums that are literally like this thick, super cheap. Deep Discount has them for $35. I got them from DCBS for $35. The Kickstarter will charge you closer to the MSRP of $75. But again, if you love all that extra and all that kind of stuff, this will be a great chance to get every original Transformers U.S. and UK comic version with a ton of extra really high-end upgrades on it. So I'm sure we'll take a look at that once it launches in April. So
no, I can't wait.
I'm sending you one for your birthday, dude. And I expect a book report about it.
Book report.
The next show. We're gonna have Cliff's journey through the Transformer Compendium section in all future shows.
Cliff, you open it yet? Nope.
I just love them, dude, with the newsprint. Like when I got the Joe one, because I was really debating on whether to go all in on the $300 Joe one and all this kind of shit. I was so glad I didn't, because again, a book this big, now again, soft cover, but the newsprint, I mean, it weighs like 3 pounds. It's like super light. It's something you can fucking stick into a backpack and read anywhere you go. Again, I get it. Digital comics are even even lighter than that because they weigh nothing. You could put them on your device, read them wherever you go. But this is true, like newsprinty, old school comic book shit. So I appreciate it a lot more for that aspect. But
while we're on the topic of Transformers, Slick, can you show me how this guy transforms? I can't figure it out.
let me get my instructions. They're right down here. Oh, I got them. There they are.
I got this. We got a box of old stuff. I don't remember where, but like I pulled this out. I'm like, I'm keeping this.
Dude,
like,
with the Memorex guy on it, that's a good one. Mine is better. Oh crap, mine is in the garage. Mine is one of those old like yellow and purple and pink, all the crazy 80s graphics on the blank cassette.
Oh, nice.
Do you remember that one?
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
I have that one sealed blank cassette. I was like, this is the perfect, example of a sealed cassette. But
this doesn't have a date on it either. Otherwise, I could tell you what year this is from.
Oh, you just bought that from Walgreens yesterday. Don't lie.
Hell no. If I saw this at Walgreens, I would have bought it. But
what does it say with the CD? What is it? Is it comparing it to CD quality?
Ideal for CD.
Oh, ideal for bootlegging your CDs.
Hell yeah, bro. Dude, I'm sure if I opened this, it would have like the little thing you could write on and then put on the tape.
Yeah,
stickers.
Cliff's mixtape.
Yeah,
dude,
man.
In my sticker, because we love stickers in this house, and I keep all my stickers. I now have a huge shoebox full of miscellaneous stickers. I have a bunch of blank cassette, like the little strips that you could write on them and shit like that. So I feel you. Oh, there you go. Brandon Shoop says you need a pencil to transform it. So when it throws up everywhere,
you just
pencil will help you transform.
That, I could rewind it. I didn't need help rewinding it. I needed help transforming it into like Skybird or whatever his name is.
Brinkalizer says, I like the blank cassettes that had slim cases. I could more of them in my armrest. Oh, fit more of them in his armrest of his car.
Yeah.
Is he talking about the singles? I don't remember.
The cardboard sleeve, I believe they were called cussingles.
Cussingles, they were. You're absolutely right.
Cassingle. I have the I'm Too Sexy Cassingle from Right Said Fred.
Oh my god, that is my most hated song of all time. But that's okay. No one's judging you.
I also might have had the Proclaimers. I'm gonna be open parentheses 500 miles.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, isn't it 500 miles?
Yeah, but I think the song's called "I'm Gonna Be 500 Miles."
All right, we had tons. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I used to buy my singles at Audio Output. Just saying.
Someone get the aux cord.
Yeah.
Tons of friends with us today. Thank you guys for joining us. Brinkalizer, Brandon Shoe, Brinkalizer, thank you for access to your charts. We love them so much. Absolute Collecting, Lucas James was in the house. Who else we got here? Rachel Drummond, thank you for being with us. We appreciate that most of this stuff you could give a shit about, but we love that you support us anyways. Who else we had here? Triple A was in here. Evil King joined us. Cowabunga dude with us as always. Loving the Android Lloyd Webber. I think I need
Clint
to pitch
Allison was here for a while.
Yep, Clint Allison was here. Let's see. Anybody else? I think that was it. So thank you guys for joining us. We appreciate it. Your chat really makes this more fun because Cliff and Badass are pretty boring by themselves. So
we don't get chances to talk. Slick just
not
goes.
when we have 97 news articles, but that's also my fault because I
Like
put
a fat boy on
97.
coke. Let's just go.
What'd you think of that? Oh, okay, cool. Let's move on.
Let's move on. Yeah.
All right. Hopefully the toy news will settle down. We've got a Star Wars fan stream, and I think that's it.
We got the Transformers live stream, don't we?
Is there another Transformers live stream?
Oh no, we've already done the Transformers. It's a Star Wars.
Yeah. So nice. Take a breath. You're absolutely right. I do barrel through these a little too much, but that's okay. We will see you mother fudgers sooner rather than later.
Later rather than sooner.
Up more so than down.
Beep.